And now, another episode of Crit Camp Gaming.
Happy New Year, everybody. It is 2021. That's right. We said goodbye to that bad year, that bad year. And we're starting a really, really good year. Is what I'm hoping is going to happen. And I got to say, just I guess mentally getting off that old calendar and starting on in a fresh calendar, I'm already feeling better. And I don't know if I'm placeboing myself, but I definitely feel better than I did a few weeks ago. Matt, how do you feel, man? How was your New Year's?
It was good. I took off the week between Christmas and New Year's, so I had kind of like a staycation at home, and it was nice, man. Did a lot of reading, watched a lot of movies, played a lot of games, and like you said, it feels good to be going into this new year. It does feel like a fresh start.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. So everybody that's watching today, thank you for coming back and watching us on the camp. Yeah, the holidays get a little crazy for us. We haven't been streaming a whole lot. Chris and I had to do a sort of a janky Christmas special, which is completely different than we usually do in past years, which we were really bummed out about. But we were still happy to do at least something, and we played a bunch of deck builders because we were like, you know what, let's play as many deck builders as we can on mobile, because I had a very limited setup being remote. I spent the holidays over at my mother-in-law's house, and we basically quarantined up with Casey's mother and brother. We didn't really leave. We didn't do anything. We cooked a lot of meals. I think the place that we went to the most was just the grocery store. We just kept going to the grocery store. And thank you so much for the resub, Desert Raven. It says Happy New Year and looking forward to 2021. Absolutely. So thank you so much. I will do your spin in a little bit. And congratulations. I think, Desert, you were the one that won. I think you won Star Realms when we played a couple weeks ago. So congratulations again. And if you didn't win, I'm sorry that I brought that up. No, but the holidays were great. There is something to being in a different location. And I found that really, really helped me out. You almost forget when you're in a routine and things don't change for you. You almost forget that you can be in a funk and not realize you're in a funk, sort of thing. And just being in a different location, I just felt so much more refreshed. And even though I was doing exactly what I'm doing at home over there, which was like hanging out on my phone, watching movies, not doing a whole lot of stuff, it just felt nice to be somewhere else. And then playing games with other people. So really pumped about that. I hope everybody else had a really good holiday, Christmas and New Year's. Desert Raven is confirming, yep, got Star Realm. So yeah, I'm glad you got it. And and speaking of games, didn't bring a whole lot of like super complicated games when I drove up to Pennsylvania, but the three new games I played were The Crew, which is basically a co-op trick-taking game. It's like The Mind plus trick-taking. It's really sort of strange. It's like there's like no communication kind of thing. We had a lot of fun playing that. We played a lot of Skull, which is the first time I ever played that. It's like basically a box full of coasters, and it's like a bluffing game. So that was pretty cool. And then we played one of the Exit the Games, which is like the escape room sort of thing. Yeah. And Casey's family got Casey's mom got a big kick out of that, solving puzzles and stuff. So I was sort of like, as we were going through, I was kind of like, I know, I'm kind of over it a little bit, but like Casey and her mom like are very into puzzle solving. So they were really into it. So I was refilling waters and getting snacks and stuff while they were doing puzzles. So that really worked out. But yeah, that was sort of like my Christmas and New Year's. It was just really nice and relaxing, not doing a whole lot. And that was it. And Matt, what games did you play that like you were excited about? or just
So
relaxed
board
with.
game-wise,
Yeah.
like the big one was my wife and I finished Pandemic Season 1, and I preemptively asked for Pandemic Season 2 because I saw the writing on the wall. So we finished Season 1, started Season 2, and that was a lot of fun. If you have not done that, if you
I
haven't
have
done
not
it,
done that. Yeah.
it's just unique. There's no real way to describe it. Like legacy games are a thing unto themselves, and they take a game that maybe a kind of boring game. Sorry, Pandemic inherently I think is kind of a boring game, but the
Yep.
legacy element makes it so exciting and so cool. Because every time you play, the rules have changed slightly, and there's an overarching like storyline, and
Yeah.
so it takes something that's kind of like very straightforward, and then makes it this twist makes it different, and like destroying cards, scratching things off of cards, adding stickers to the board, your character potentially dying feels kind of Arkham-y. So I love it. So that was the big thing there, as far as like board games went, and it's great. And I now know that they made Season 0, so looking forward to that. I did get my buddy Dylan to play some Unmatched with me on TTS, so that was kind of cool.
I have not played Unmatched yet, and this seems to be like the new hotness, like because Chris was talking Unmatched to me as well because he's been playing it I think I saw on Discord that you and Indecision sort of were like ships in the night, missed each other for playing a little Unmatched. But dude, yeah, like I kind of want to get into this.
It's fun, man. It's one of those things where like if you want to be able to just kick back with a game and play a deck that's like nice and thematic without having to worry about deck building, it's amazing. Yep. And so like that, it kind of scratches a similar itch to like Exceed. It does share some similar DNA, except for the board is more like open as opposed to just being a straight line. But it's cool. I definitely suggest it, and it's the matchups you can see, are always funny. Like we had the Invisible Man versus King Arthur, which was, like
nice.
But it's cool, man. It's fun.
Yeah. I think somebody posted like that, like Beowulf and Little Red Riding Hood like expansion was coming out, and I was just like, that's an odd pairing. I was like, that's actually kind of fun though.
Yeah. No, it is. I guess he's the wolf. It is cool, man, and I do look forward to seeing the TTS mod. Only has I think like the base plus the first big expansion, and I for one would actually buy the other stuff if it was available. Like I'd pay money for it on TTS if it was available. So I'm hoping that maybe what they do is they like monetize it as like an option. Leave the stuff they have up there for free, and then if you want more, allow people to throw some money at you.
Sure, why not? Yeah.
And you're them, do it. I'll pay you money to play the game.
Yeah, I'll pay you money. Yo, what up, Xbox in the chat? All right, dude, I'll look out for that resub. Definitely. And it's there's a lot of games I want to play, and I was thinking about that as sort of like now that it's the new year, and I was thinking about resolutions, and I don't usually do resolutions, but I was definitely thinking to myself, I was just like, there were a lot of games I thought about playing in 2020, and I just didn't. And I was like, in 2021, I was like, I think I need to like make a better effort at just playing a whole bunch of games.
Cool, man.
And so that's definitely what I was thinking about. I was like, I think I'm going to try to play more games. I was like, it's such a ridiculous resolution, but it happens all the time where like just life gets in the way where you're like, okay, well, I'll get to that. And then like months go by and you're like, I didn't get to that. And then some new hotness comes out and you're just like, oh, I forgot about that other game that I wanted to play. And so I told myself, I was just like, I gotta just start. Just like, with Unmatched, it's like, I don't know what's stopping me from just jumping on Tabletop Sim with somebody and just playing it. So I think I'm going to try to do that a little bit more this year. And if you're watching in chat and you've got more resolutions and you're watching here on YouTube, like tell us in the comments, man. Let us know. I want to know. Do you want to play Unmatched with me? Do you want to teach me Unmatched? Tell me in the comments.
Right on.
But there is a big thing that I want to ask you before we dive into this actual thing, playing Innsmouth Conspiracy Episode 3, Scenario 3 Into Deep. Before we jump into that is you and Slimpy have played the big sort of Gen Con released mission, the massive multi-international thing. It happened on Monday the 27th or something like that. in which you played. I haven't heard any of news about how that went, so let me know. Right. What was it about? How did it go?
It went well. It was awesome. I liked it a lot. I think that like the whole warring factions mechanic seemed to work pretty well.
Okay.
I think that the way that it also works provides for some interesting replayability. I actually, for one, am kind of looking forward to playing it as a single group instead of the Epic group.
Oh,
because
really?
I feel like
Okay.
there could be some more tension. There's a mechanic that allows you to help each other across different boards.
Yeah.
And with us playing on hard, we were able to ask for help, but there's no consequence to us for asking for help. So if we did ask for help in an area, basically other teams could completely handle our problem, making it so that we didn't need to handle our problem.
Oh, I see.
So it kind of like, unless everybody's playing on the same difficulty level,
yeah,
it kind of skews the difficulty towards everyone being on the lower difficulty level.
Sure, yeah.
But I also liked that mechanic existed because it made the multi-group thing work. Like the way
right, yeah, because it's just like, I'm in dire straits, I need help, and like you can get help. Yeah.
Yeah. It was actually kind of close though. Like if you go back and like looking at the Doom, I think our Doom threshold was like 218. Oh my God. And we were at like 200 at the end there. So it was close. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. We ended up playing it 3-player with his girlfriend, but unfortunately she didn't have her own setup, so we had to do both of them on his computer and then me on mine. So that made some like awkwardness as far as like the voice chat went and like having to
like. Well, that's a bit of a bummer, but it's cool. It's cool that she joined though, and you guys got to play 3 players though. That is awesome. Do you have any indication of how many teams were playing?
Yes. I did, and I'm drawing like I think it was. I want to say like 30-ish.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
because I know when we did the Blob, I think it was like low 40s was the team count, and so if you're talking about 30 something, I mean that's pretty awesome because that means that like there's consistently like that many people that want to do these things, which makes me very, very happy because it's like, if there's consistently that many teams that want to play, it's just like maybe that makes them want to organize more of these, you know?
Yep.
Because that would be really rad if this became like something that happens like quarterly, you know, or at least twice a year would be really cool.
Well, and the fact that they updated the website in that way means that I think anybody can now use it. So
yeah,
even if you can either get in on the big group ones, or you could probably make like a smaller group one, like if we ever wanted to do like a Crit Camp group, something like that. So I think it's really awesome that they did that with the website. It's really cool that they made that available to everybody. It's a lot of fun, man. It's a really cool mission. Each of the 3 cults you have to battle are all just like very different and have a really cool theme. So I'm looking forward to playing it again and maybe having another cult do its thing a little bit more. And I don't know, it's cool. It's really cool.
Nice. No, I'm glad you guys had a good time with it. Like I gotta say, like whoever's organizing that, like just God bless them, because I can imagine that's like it's so tough.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's
totally. All right. So before we jump into the game screen and we do previously on Crit Camp and we talk about this mission, I do want to spin this wheel for Desert Raven Gamer. Thank you so much for the resub, and again, congratulations on winning Star Realms on our Christmas special. I wish me and Chris were able to do more Christmas stuff like past years. Okay, 5 burpees. Well, that makes up for it. There you go. So he is up to 390, everybody. So 390, and so another Crit Camp resolution here is to actually do this fitness at some point. So in 2021, you will see me and Chris do fitness. So gotcha. I don't know. We'll see at some point. There you go. All right. So let me switch over to the game screen over here. And I gotta tell you guys, when this auto-populated, and I'm gonna get some ambient music as well, or ambient sounds. When this got auto-populated, this game board, there's a lot of stuff that's happening, and I'm immediately afraid. I'm very, very afraid because
the map's huge.
the map is huge. There's all these extra tiles that's happening. There's like all of these flood tokens that's also happening. We don't know what's happening yet. We haven't read into it, but it looks intimidating. And this, I was saying to Matt before we went on stream, Innsmouth Conspiracy hasn't been too kind to us, I want to say. Been pretty savage. And so before we talk about what we've done with our characters as far as upgrades are concerned, and then get into the scenario, I want to do a quick, when I say quick, it's as quick as I can go, of a recap of where we've been. If you want to watch episodes 1 and 2, which is scenario 1 and 2, they're on YouTube. So youtube.com/QuitCamp to check those out if you want to watch the whole thing. But here is a recap of the story so far. In the beginning of the first scenario, we wake up in this damp, dank, waterous cavern. And during low tide, we know that it used to be underwater in high tide, and we are sort of just have no memory, and we're just traveling through these caves, and we're finding these artifacts, and we're finding keys, and they're sort of semi-jogging our memories. Not really. They're all very confused. We don't know what's really happening. And as we go through, we have these memories that we were hired by a man named Thomas Dawson to find one of his agents, Elena Harper. And so that was one of the memories. Another memory was we were on a ship and we were getting attacked by a giant tentacle. Another memory was we found a green figurine of like a fish man. Another memory was we witnessed a cult meeting or something. And then, and so we're like, what is happening? The cave ended up filling up with water. Matt, being super nun, basically was able to swim out. And basically prayed first, and then like prayed for like super speed, and then swam out. I was not so lucky. I got some physical trauma because I can't hold my breath that long. But that's okay, because I woke up on the beach somewhere with Elena Harper, this person that we were looking for, basically like being like, "Are you okay? Like, wake up. Are you cool?" And we're like, "I don't know how we got here. I don't know anything." She's like, "You don't remember anything? It's been a while. Like you've been doing all these things." And then we cut to scenario 2, in which we are having sort of this flashback of us 5 weeks prior, or 6 weeks. It's been a few weeks anyway. And we were hired by Thomas Dawson, which is Elena's boss. He says that we have to go to Innsmouth because she came up to investigate something. She's missing. It's unlike her. And so we drive with him up to Innsmouth, and we are trying to interview a bunch of shady people all through town. We are visiting a bunch of different places in town, and nobody likes us because we're outsiders. And at the very end of that mission of sort of interrogating people and moving around town and trying to gather clues and all that stuff, we had to make basically a clue-esque accusation to say, like, who is the person that we think is the shadiest, and which place do we think that they kidnapped Elena or held her hostage or something like that. We were completely incorrect. And if you want to watch the end of episode 2, we have a really good conversation about the mechanic of that scenario, and how difficult it was to narrow down the options for guessing to make an educated guess. But basically, at the end of that scenario, I think we find out that she had escaped from being a hostage. She had some information that she gave us. And I think that's kind of where we're at. I think we're like going back into Innsmouth, and we're trying to like figure out exactly what happened to her and who was responsible. I think that's kind of where we're at. Matt, is there anything high level that you think I missed there?
I don't think so. I think you pretty much covered what I remember.
Okay, cool. So that's the best that my memory is giving me. And everybody in chat, if there's stuff that we missed, let us know, all that good stuff. But that's where we're at. Before we get into the scenario, we do want to talk about our upgrades really quick. Matt, do you want to start with yours?
Yeah, sure. So mine's pretty easy. I have 2 Enchanted Blade regulars in my deck, and I was able to afford to upgrade one of them to the 3XP version, and I went with the Guardian version. Actually, I can only go with the Guardian version because I can only take up to level 2 Mystic. But sorry, the Guardian version is the one that I'm going with because I like the fact that it gives 2 punch, and it also lets you spend the charge after you succeed, so you don't have to like burn charges unless you know you already accomplished your goal.
Nice.
So that's really nice. It can draw me some cards. The Healing Horror isn't necessarily a huge deal, but I have this dream of making Samurai Nun Mary that I did in my kind of like doing an updated version I did in my Circle Undone campaign. So I need these swords along with my other upgrade, Ace of Swords. I did take out Delve Too Deep for that because I just couldn't figure out what else to take out.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Because of Sharon's Obel. So I went for Ace of Swords because I mean the tarot cards are just really good, man.
They're really good. All right, cool. I think on my end, okay, here we go. On my end, I upgraded my 0 cost Streetwise to the 6 cost because it's tabooed permanent Streetwise. And so basically before it was spend 2 resources to get 2 book or 2 resources to get 2 foot. Now it's spend 2 get 3. It's just better. The more important part for me is that it's a permanent, which means it's a card out of my deck, which gave me a slot open for me to add this new card called Under Surveillance, which I'm kind of really excited about. So this is a 3 cost event for 1 XP, and it's a tactic and trap. You attach it to, like, I'll attach it to my location, and then after a non-elite enemy enters the location, I get to discard this and automatically evade that enemy and discover a clue at the attached location. The enemy also does not ready in the next upbeat, which is cool. This works with my passive. So after I discover 1 or more clues at a location with an enemy, I can either discover an additional clue or automatically evade. So there's all of these things that happen with Trish, which like sort of like things like work off each other. So hopefully, I'll be able to use this to good effect. And yeah, I think that's pretty much my stuff. So I'm gonna delete this one over here. Stick this as a permanent over here. I'll put it over here so I don't forget that I actually have it. This goes in my deck. And then we will shuffle. Awesome.
Okay, so since we always forget to do this, we're actually supposed to draw our hands and get our money before we even read the setup.
Oh, okay.
Technically,
yes, we always do forget this. Yeah.
That way it's like we can get going a little faster, but...
Yep. All right. Ben Archer says, more swords. That card got a sword on it. Put it in. Yes, absolutely.
Dude. Yeah, Samurai Mary. I think I'm going to take a full mulligan here.
I'm going to mulligan 4 of my cards. I'm going to keep the 1 asset I have, but I need more. I need more assets.
I'm pitching my Clue Gather card right now because I would just really like to find some combat-y stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm hunting for Dr. Milan and a cipher and some money.
I guess I'm going spell build this mission because I drew all of my spell cards in my opening hand now, which is good.
Okay. Well, I got a cracked case. That's okay. It's gonna be slow going for me to start.
Understood.
I didn't get a magnifying glass. I didn't get cryptographic cipher. I didn't get Milan.
You do have the Streetwise though,
yeah.
So that at least keeps us going. I need to add blessed tokens to the bag, 2 to start pop.
Okay.
And
awesome.
Otherwise, now we can read our story, which is actually here, because it's not in the big book yet.
Got it. It's not in the big book. All right, let me hide my hand here so we can just focus on this. Ooh, I'm gonna have to zoom in. This is like super small here. All right. Scenario 3, Into Deep. The sea rises steadily as you make your way along the coast toward the town of Innsmouth. The sun and moon align over the distant horizon, threatening a grim, uncertain future. You remember the layout of the town and several strange faces you met during your first few days there, but nothing had that transpired between then and waking up in that waterlogged pit. Agent Harper has been trying to fill you in, but with so many gaps in your memory, each explanation only perplexes you further. Ever since you came to Innsmouth, things have only gotten worse. It began with the locals. Each day, they got rowdier and more hostile, especially to outsiders like you and me. Do you remember how nauseating some of them looked? Slimy, grayish skin, wide lips, bulging eyes, that sort of thing? You nod. Thank you so much for the resub, Reld. You nod. Now that you've remembered, you almost wish you hadn't. It wasn't just the way they looked either. Their hoarse voices croaked syllables barely resembling human speech, and they reeked of rotting fish. They're the ones who have been stirring up trouble recently, and that's not all. There were other creatures stalking around Innsmouth of late. I'm sure you've seen them too, she shudders. There's some kind of connection between the esoteric Order of Dagon and those things. I'm not sure what yet, but we'll get to the bottom of it. Agent Harper's voice trails off as she climbs to the top of the headland? Whatever has her staring agape can't be good. You reach the top, haul yourself over the ridge, and see the same devastation she does. Innsmouth has been invaded. The same creatures you encountered in that sacrificial pit prowl the streets, foul things from the depths of the sea or perhaps beyond. They patrol the alleys and the intersections searching for something, hunting. Makeshift barricades block the various pathways through the town as water from the Menuxet River spills into the streets. No, this can't be, Agent Harper intones. A moment of silent gloom hangs between you. It is clear that Innsmouth is no longer safe. You inform Agent Harper that Agent Dawson left his vehicle near hers at the abandoned railway station at the western edge of Innsmouth. She nods, understanding. Right, we have to get to the other side of the town, and fast. The sky above you is bathed in hues of violent crimson. With any luck, no more of that color will be spilled today. Proceed to setup.
Did all that.
Okay.
All we have left to do is the agenda and the act, and then I'll quickly go over the new mechanic.
All right, sounds good. So the agenda 1A, barricaded streets. In a second, all my plans were utterly changed. Where if the southward highway were blocked ahead of me, I must clearly find another egress from Innsmouth. The shadow over Innsmouth. Each suspect enemy loses aloof and cannot be parlayed with, forced when your turn ends. If you are at a fully flooded location, take 1 damage. So Doom Threshold 6. So we cannot end at a fully flooded location or we take damage. Act 1A, through the Labyrinth. Inhuman creatures patrol the streets of Innsmouth, hunting for you and more of your kind. You must make your way to the other end of town and escape, but perhaps more of your memories can be recovered if you explore the town of Innsmouth further. Fast action. Spend 3 clues as a group. Remove 1 barrier between your location and a connecting location. Objective, get to the railroad station. If each surviving investigator has resigned, advance. Okay, so it's just a run across town to the railroad station. And we can remove barriers by spending 3 clues as a group as a fast action.
So just to let everybody know, this is one of the few times where this mission is totally brand new to me. I know nothing. This is all totally new information. What I can give you from what I'm seeing is the railway station's here, so I'm assuming that's where we go to end.
Yep.
I know in the book it said north, east, southwest, so I don't know if we're going to have to go and reference that. The way the barriers work is each location is connected orthogonally to other ones, and you cannot go through barriers. We have to remove all the barriers to move.
And you can't go diagonal. Okay.
You cannot go diagonal. No.
Okay.
Enemies will also not go over barriers unless it's their only option.
Okay.
If it's their only option, then they will. But otherwise, if there's any non-barricaded path, they'll move.
They'll move through that way. Okay.
Finally, and this is the important part, I think, for us, it says recover as many of your memories as you can. So this might be another one of those things where if we can find like flashback points, we might be able to get like permanent buffs, like last time we made the bag better.
Yeah, I was going to say every memory we got last time not only gave us an XP, but it also let us remove a bad token from the bag, which was pretty awesome.
Exactly. So that could be awesome. We are going to not have 1 key on the board, it looks like, because you only put it out if you know, like, you
you know the suspect or hideout or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just don't get that.
Yeah, it's just a lost memory now.
Yep. Which that sucks. But so anything that looks for the black key we'll just know we can't do anything with it, unless there's some other way for it to come out, but I'm assuming there's not. Anyway, I think otherwise we're good to go. So I can flip this. All 3 of these spots are partially flooded. My guess is that the water is going to move across the map.
Yeah, I imagine.
So and we take the damage if we're in a fully flooded. But here, let me put a clue on there. Okay, cannot place barriers between this and connecting locations. So we can't be blocked here ever, is what it's saying. Got it. Okay. Well, what's our doom threshold? 6? Okay, yeah. So I can start using David right off the bat then. Right on. All right. Well, do you have anything you want to go first, do? It doesn't matter to me if I go first, so.
Yeah, I think, let's see. What is the doom threshold here? 2? 1 clue?
Yeah, the Shroud, yeah.
Yeah, that's not really the best crack the case area.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, I almost I'm almost gonna play Obfuscation and I think I want to draw some cards.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Let's see what you draw then.
Cool. So I'm gonna spend $2. I'm gonna play Obfuscation, which is the first time I'm playing this. What is it? Oh, it's an arcane spell. Oh, it's fast.
Oh,
interesting. Okay, so I didn't spend an action there. So I'll spend my first real action getting a card. Nice, perfect. I'm gonna spend $3 to play this as my second action. And for my third action, I just want to pick up the clue in our location. So 2 threshold. Right now I'm just a 4 to a 2.
Let's see what our tokens look like. So skulls -2 for each location to the east of your location on the same row. So the skulls are really bad right now. No, east. Never mind. The skulls are really good right now.
Yeah.
The other ones are really big.
Yeah, really. -4, -5, and twice the number of barriers between your location all connected. This is like really bad.
So this is a -4. Yeah, and getting this 1 clue isn't going to be enough to remove this barrier. So the other choice is you could like move. Well, I'm probably going to move around too. So I'm not this turn though. I'm going to spend all my actions playing things. If that changes anything for you.
I think I'm just going to do a regular old investigate here.
Okay.
And just do a 4 to a 2, because I don't want to use my cipher on this 2 shroud thing.
Okay. Sure.
So 4 to a 2, -1, so I got it.
Take it off location for you.
Thank you.
Okay. You all good?
Yeah, I'm all good.
All right. I will play for $2 with Renfield, and I'm going to immediately exhaust him and put a doom on him.
Okay.
To gain $1. I'm going to draw a card as my second action.
Okay.
My third action is going to be to play a Shrivelin.
Okay.
And you know how nuns are when they see a person they don't like. I'm done.
Nice.
So, all right. Enemy phase. Nothing. Upkeep.
Yep. Chip and share. Perfect.
I will add a blessing to the deck now.
Okay. I will pump our doom threshold. We are at 2 of 6 because of Dave Renfield. And bad cards.
Bad cards. And you're first.
Oh, and Reld, you did not get your spin yet. I will do your spin. All right, I'm going to get Dreams of Relay. Put Dreams of Relay into play in your threat area. You get -1 brain and -1 sanity. Test 3 brain. If you succeed, discard Dreams of Relay. I think I'm just going to have this for the rest of my life.
Unless I spend an action getting rid of it for you. But
oh, right.
I don't know how big a deal it is right now.
Yeah, so I'm going to get -1, and then I'm just going to tick down my horror here, because that's basically what it is. And if I get rid of it, I'll increase my horror.
Okay. My bad card is Undertow. If your location is unflooded, gain surge. It is flooded. Oh, let's put it into play threat area. After you move, take 2 and 2. Discard it. Or fast action, discard a card from your hand, test punch for your foot 3 to fight the pull of the tides. If you succeed, discard Undertow.
It's just so rough.
2 damage and 2 horrors. It's a lot.
That is, yeah. It's so early in the game, too. And what up, Soda American chat? Howdy.
Something
Happy
that
New
you
Year.
could help me with, but it costs you a card and some money, so...
Yeah, and you have to discard the card whether or not you make the... It's just you discard the card just to make the test.
True. So it is rough. It is a fast action. I mean, I could just take the hit.
Ugh.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd rather you take the hit when you had Guardian... If you have a Guardian Angel out.
Yeah. Having Guardian Angel would make that better.
Yeah.
Well, because of that, I guess that kind of decides what we want to do. Do we want to try to get rid of this thing on me? If we do, it's gonna... Well, actually, I could potentially rip it with Steadfast. It's worth 3 icons right now. I could go 6 to 3.
Do a fist test here?
Yeah. There's nothing I really super want to discard from my hand, but like...
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like spending a Ward of Radiance on this is worth it with only 3 in the bag. Yeah. I don't know, man. What do you think? Do you want to try to help me with this? It feels like there's a lot of good cards in your hand. I don't know if you want to get rid of it, or I can just take the hit and we can move on with our day.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I would... I mean... Yeah, if I was going to get rid of anything, it would be the deduction, and that's kind of sad.
Yeah, let's not do it then.
Okay.
Let's just go. I'll try it like... I don't even know if I want to try it once. I don't know if I want to burn a card on it. Why don't you go and do your turn? Let's see what's above us, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to move up first. First action. Let's move up and see what this is. This is the Innsmouth Harbor. Even the town's one bustling harbor is deserted. The angry tide has consumed much of the docks and toppled several ships into the ocean. If this continues much longer, there won't be much of a harbor at all. Let's flip. Innsmouth Harbor. After you enter this location, move to the house on Water Street. And then 2 actions, parlay, remove 1 barrier between this location and connecting location, 1 shroud, 2 clue. So where's the house on Water Street? It's above me. So I automatically move there?
No. So it's a reaction is optional. So you can take the free move or not.
Oh.
You can also get rid of that barrier right now. Or I can. You can get the clue and I can get rid of the barrier with the action.
Yeah, I can go for the clues here, then you can get the barrier, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, it's a 1 shroud. It's pretty good. All right, so 1 shroud. So I'm a 4 to a 1 right now. And we have a lot of bad things. So what is the number I really want to be at? If you fail, move the connection location to the east. If you fail, choose a connecting location with no barriers.
So every skull's a -2, every elder thing's a -3. I feel like -3-ish feels pretty good.
Yeah. So I'm a 4 to 1, so I'm already there at a +3.
Yeah, that feels pretty good then. I think -3 is pretty solid right now. That's like it's out of the 21 tokens in the bag. Plus I have 3 blessings.
You know what? I'm gonna fast action play out the magnifying glass.
Oh yeah.
So I'm a
sure.
so I'm a +4.
Yeah, that feels really good then.
Yeah. Do I deduction? No. I was like, do I deduction this? It's like such a crappy shroud. I'm gonna throw it regular.
Okay.
So 5 to 1. A skull, which is a -2. So I succeed, get a clue.
Take 1. Okay.
And then my third action, I will do it again. I will 5 to 1, investigate, and get a bless. That's a bless, right?
Yes.
So I get another one.
Mm-hmm.
-4, so it's a -2 overall. And we
so
have to
do you need that token?
I do not need it. So if you want to keep it in the bag, let's do that.
Keep it in the bag.
Okay, cool. So I'll get another.
Cool.
That's my turn.
Got it. Okay.
And so now we can we have 3 clue, and I think we can fast action something. What does it say we have to do? Oh, remove a barrier between your location and connecting location for a fast action.
I don't think we should do that here because I can just use this action to do it.
Yep.
And I feel like that makes
that's
sense.
Sounds good.
So I'm just gonna move and discard Undertow and take 2 and 2.
Okay.
Take 2 on myself for horror, 1 on myself, and 1 on David.
Okay.
I'm going to exhaust David for $1. I don't think I'm going to add a Doom to him. I think I'm just going to leave him at 1.
Okay.
So those are both fast. Well, sorry. That was a fast action on David. Moving was not a fast action. And I'm going to spend 2 actions to remove this barrier.
Okay. Parlay with the barrier.
To parlay with this barrier. That is weird. Oh, I get it, though, so that it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. But that is a weird way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what up, Evil Ed in chat? Something fishy's happening in Innsmouth. That's right.
Dude, there's so much fishy. It smells horrible here, I'm sure.
It's just terrible.
No enemy phase.
No enemy phase.
Deal with upkeep.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, doom us.
All right. So we have 3 of 6.
Okay.
And bad cards. All right. I got a lurking deep one. So 2/4, preys lowest foot. After lurking deep one engages you, I take a damage.
Oh right.
So I just take a damage straight up.
That's what almost killed us last time. Was these things every time they engage us, they just keep wrecking us.
Oh, he's not making an active opportunity. Just kidding.
No, he's not making an attack opportunity.
Yeah. Right, so I just take.
That's just him engaging you.
Yep.
If your location is unflooded, otherwise test split 3. That's what I'm good at. If you fail, choose and discard an asset you control. If you cannot, lose a resource for each point you fail by. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. This really sucks. So what I'm going to do is before this test happens, I'm going to use David. I'm going to put a doom on him and get $2.
Okay. I mean, I could also give you an unexpected courage too if you need it.
I don't think I'm going to pass this.
Okay.
Oh, I need to also add a blessing to the bag.
Yeah. So this is a 3 to a 3 test.
That get added? No. There. Okay. So, I mean, I was just gonna accept the fact that I failed and lose David. Although, I mean, I guess I'd rather not lose David, like because he'll help my spell hit the thing on you.
Yeah.
But you giving me 2 icons is like, actually,
it's not really gonna help you, right? Yeah.
Right.
Because you need like at least 3 icons.
Yeah. I think. You know what? I don't want to lose this. I'm going to attempt to ward a Radiance. Before I do all this stuff with David here,
yeah,
I'm going to attempt to ward a Radiance.
Okay.
It's not great odds, but I really, really don't want to lose David right now. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Yeah. God, you got one. Yeah.
Okay.
So do you remove that from the bag, right?
No. This is different. So
this is just revealing, right?
Reveal them from the by drawing tokens.
Yeah.
Is how I understand the mechanic. I'll go back and double check it, but anyway, you can go if you want to go, and I'll double check this just to make sure.
Okay.
I mean, skill test. Yeah.
Let's see. I got this deep one with me.
Only if it's what revealed during a skill test. Oh yeah, then I need to go first. That's right. I'm sorry. I need to fight that thing on you.
Wait, you have to go first?
I can fight that thing on you.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna not engage it because I don't want to take the damage from it.
Yep.
If that's okay with you.
That's fine.
So I'll spend a charge from shriveling. I'm a 5 against a 3.
How much damage are you getting? 2 damage? I can give you unexpected courage this time.
Yeah, that put me at +5. I think that's probably worth it.
Yep, there you go. You got it.
Good thing you did, because that's exactly what I needed.
Nice.
Oh, and it would have put a barrier out if I failed. The bad news is I do take a horror because I drew a yucky. Well,
What? Oh, from Shriveling. Got it.
but this thing is dead.
Cool.
That's a 1. Do you want to start heading east, or do you want to like look around more?
Do you think it's a red herring, this whole like the fact that there's no barriers like north to south?
I don't know. I mean, if you look at the way they have it, it's like high barrier. They're trying to like force you to do an S.
Yeah.
And you can bypass it. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like there could be memories anywhere.
Yeah.
So how much do we want those memories? You know what? I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for it for us, just in case. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is action 2. Decrepit and apparently abandoned. The house is unlocked and oddly inviting. Well, okay. After this location is revealed, randomly choose one of the 2 set aside face down keys and place them on this location without looking at it. Wait. 2 set aside face down keys? This bag says it has 6 in it.
I thought we weren't supposed to get
one of the set aside keys. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. It doesn't say 2. I don't know where I just came up with the number 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Choose a card from your hand. Discard it. Remove a barrier between this location and that. So in order for us to pick up the key, the clues will have to be cleared off of here.
Yeah. 2 shroud, 2 clues. Yeah.
So this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to, as my last action, play Rite of Seeking, and then I can go for those next turn, and you can just move on with your life.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Sound good? Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
All right. So since I'm free and clear because you killed that dude on me, I can just move forward. So I'm going to move to the west here.
As a reaction during the turn, I'm going to get $1 with David Redfield before I forget.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sounds good. All right, so we're going to move over to Fish Street Bridge, everybody. A crumbling ruin, the bridge nonetheless provides decent cover for your flight through the town. A lot of clues here. 1 shroud, 4 clue, victory 1, baby. Fish Street Bridge gets +1 shroud for each barrier between it and any connecting location. Action, spend 2 curse tokens. Add 2 curse tokens to the bag. Parlay, remove a barrier between this location and a connecting location.
Interesting. Okay.
Right, so it's actually a 3 shroud.
Yeah, unless you wanted to spend an action to remove that barrier, which you could remove both of them this turn. You could spend 3 clues to remove one, add 2 clues to remove the other one, and then it would be down to 1 shroud. But again, is this where we want to go through? Do we want to go right down the middle? I don't know. Your call.
Oof. Let's see. If it's 3 shroud, I am a 4 to a 3 right now. 5 to a 3. I can pump up and I can do this thing. I have 2 actions left. I don't have money to pump. So 3, I'm a 5 to a 3. I can exhaust this and be a 5 to a 1.
Well, if we're planning on going down the middle right here, I don't think we're probably going to remove all these. I say you could do 1 action or a fast action to just spend our clues to remove one of these barriers. If you're going to go for this, you might as well like reduce the shroud, right? It is worth a VP also.
Yeah, I want to go for it because it's VP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So I was going to use the cryptographic cipher, and then I was going to be basically a 5 to a 1.
Well, what I'm saying is do the thing on the act to make it easier.
Oh, that's right. Right. Sorry. I was misunderstanding. Yeah, I'm going to spend $3 as a fast action from the act to remove a barrier. Yep.
Okay. So now it's
Cool.
a 2 shroud.
And now it's a 2 shroud. And so now I'm a 5 to a 2. And if I use my cryptographic cipher, then it's a 5 to a 0.
Yeah. Or you can.
I could just rip it with a deduction.
You could rip with the deduction. That's not bad.
Yeah, I'm
The
gonna
other
do that
choice
instead.
is to remove the just remove it down to a 1
Yeah.
by adding 2 curse tokens to a bag, which is not big a deal.
Yeah.
Your call.
Ooh, actually, that's actually not even because you're how many bless tokens do we have in there right now?
4, and we'll be adding more. I mean, I'm not worried about you adding 2 curse tokens. Sure, they suck, but like I'm blessing the bag too. At some point, this clears our way for us without having to spend clue.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna remove
one
this.
action.
Let's add 2 curse.
1, 2.
And I still have an
Now
action
it's-
though, right?
That one was an action, so you do have 1 action left.
Yeah. And 1 action left, which will be a. Do I want to use my deduction on this?
Oh, up to you, man. I mean, what are you at right now? You're a 5 against a 1. It's not XP deduction, is it? It's base deduction.
It's just base.
I don't know. I mean, do you want clues fast, or do you want it at a time when the icon's worth more to you?
I think I'm gonna. Let's just do a regular investigate here.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 to 1. -4, so I got it.
Nailed. Take that 1 off for you.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. So we're done.
Yep.
Okay. So
No enemies.
No enemies.
Chip and a chair.
Upkeep. Oh, good. That's a good card. I like that. All right.
And we're gonna go up to Doom. We are 5 of 6 because of David, right? He has 2 of them.
No, he only has 1. I didn't put the second one on him because I was only going to do that if he was going to die to that card.
Cool. So we're 4 of 6 then. Cool.
Okay.
And bad cards. Rising tides increase the flood level of the nearest location that can have its flood level increased. If no location's flood level is increased by this effect, rising tide gets surged. So I guess that's my location.
Yeah.
Gets partially flooded. Okay.
Seems all right.
Yep.
Dreams relay. Not the best timing on that for me, but
Yeah.
that is okay. That is okay. So I'm going to lose a sanity.
Yep.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
You
want to do your
I don't
thing
think it
up
matters
there?
which one was this first, so yeah, go for it, man. If you want.
What? Am I trying to just rip clues over here? To get the
This
victory
is worth
points?
VP plus each of these clues lets us remove barriers later, and it's a 1 shroud. I think so.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like worth your time.
Okay. Let's just start ripping them, dude, because it'll just be like three of my actions here, unless I want to use a deduction.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. First action, let's rip. Got it.
Okay.
Second action, do it again. Fail. Third action, there's what, 2 clues left?
Yeah.
I might do the deduction here just to save turns.
Okay.
And so I'm a 5. I'm a 6 to a 1 with a -1, so I get both of them.
All right. So you get 3 clues on your card.
Cool.
And you remove the 3 clues for the last thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So now I have 4 clues right now,
All right.
which is all from that location.
Oh, I need to get rid of the Dreams of Relaya. I'm really sad to have it.
Yeah.
What am I at? 9 health and sanity combined. That's so annoying. That's bad timing. 8. Okay. I think I'm actually going to contribute a steadfast to try to clear the Dreams of Relaya. So I'm a 4, 5, 6, 7
4, 5, 6,
with 3.
Okay. Yep. 7 to 3. Yep. Nice.
Okay, so that succeeds. Pop, pop. Second action, I'm going to play Emergency Cash.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Final action, I'm going to spend a charge from Rise of Seeking. And I'm going to attempt this location. So I'm a 5 against a 2. I'm only going to be up 3, but
Yep.
that is what it is. Oh, I also need to add a Blessed Token to the bag.
Yep.
I need to remember that. What was the bad card I drew after you got... Oh, the relay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like
Okay, so minus
0, -2.
location to the east of your location.
There's
It is a
no
minus.
location.
Right. There are no locations. Okay, so I do succeed. Technically, my turn ends, but that was my last action anyway.
Yep.
So that does mean that I cannot pick up
The
the
key.
key right now because my
Yeah.
turn ends. But
I forget.
will
Is the
pick it
key picking up an action?
I believe it's a fast action. I'm gonna double
Fast
check
action.
it, but I'm like almost certain it's fast action.
Okay.
Um,
But yeah, because of the right cycling just ended your turn, you can't do it. All right, while you're checking that, I'm going to. Oh, thank you so much for the resub, Evil Ed. I'm going to spin the wheel for Reld and Evil Ed. So this one's for Reld right here. Thank you so much for the resub from the end of last month, man. This is the last spin from 2020. That's a bean for Chris. I'll let him know he's on the road right now. Then we'll do another quick spin here for Evil Ed. Thank you so much for the resub, man. Evil Ed says the barriers are an intriguing addition to Arkham. Yeah, it's an interesting thing because it is filtering you a certain way. Another 5 burpees for Chris.
Sort of. I mean,
Yeah.
it's sort of filtering you, but you can like bypass it, like you're doing. Us going like straight down the middle is kind of nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and the fact that there's no barriers north to south, like, yeah, you just have to like forge one path through, and then you have access to everything.
Oh yeah, you're right. There are no. No, there is this one north.
Oh, that one up there. Yeah.
It's like right towards the end. During the enemy phase, during the action, during the enemy phase, I'm gonna use David Renfield for 1 because I didn't use him during our turns.
Okay, sounds good.
I want to do that before he readies.
Yeah.
Okay. So upkeep then, right? No enemies.
Yep, upkeep because there's no enemies.
Okay, and I'm going to remember to add my blessing this time.
Yeah,
so
add the blessing.
6 blessing curses. Got it.
And then I'm going to add a doom. So now we're at.
I'm also going to pick this up during the enemy phase, actually.
Oh yeah, why
It's a
not?
fast act. It doesn't say it has to be during one of our turns, so we get the white key. It looks like.
Nice. So I added a doom. So now we're at 5 of 6, right?
Yes. So I need to get him killed off this turn if we want to get.
If we want to, save a turn. All right, here we go.
Okay. So I'll see if I can get a.
Deep One Assault. Disengage from each Deep One enemy at your location. Each Deep One enemy at your location and connecting location engages you. If no enemies engage you from this, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a Deep One enemy spawn engaged with you and shuffle the encounter deck. So I got to get a Deep One engaged with me.
So we can take the one that's already in here, or we can look at the deck to see if there's a better one. There's the Bull Minotaur, the Bull one that makes you discard a card from your hand, but it's bigger. There's this new one called the Emergent Deep One. Enters play exhausted and unengaged unless this location is fully flooded. So if you... Does this say he engages you?
Yeah. Yeah, spawn it, engage with you, and then shuffle the encounter deck.
Engage with you. Spawn it, engaged with you. So this would come out engaged with you, but also exhausted. So he would be engaged with you, but exhausted. Which is weird, because then he...
How is that possible? Because if he's exhausted, then he's not engaged with me.
No, you can be exhausted and engaged. So, for example, let's say you evade something, but still want to hit it. You can, and like it's aloof. Let's say you evade something that's aloof, but you still want to hit it. One of us would have to engage it while it's exhausted to hit it.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
I think aloof's rules might turn off when they're exhausted, but there are times where, like, for example, you'll want to drag an enemy with you, but you don't want it to hit you, so you exhaust it, re-engage it, and drag it. So it's rare. It's very rare, but it is an option. So him engaging you is weird because he also swings at you if he... No, it's only if your location's flooded, which yours is.
It's partially flooded, yeah.
The unfortunate reality is the best thing for you to take would be the Lurking Deep One. It kind of sucks there's not a clue left on your location now.
You know what? I have a... Hold on. I have a you handle this one. If it's better that you
can throw him to me. I don't mind that.
I was like, because you have a shriveling.
Yeah. I am okay with that. Because the other choice is it'd be me move. Actually, if you throw him to me, I can let him kill David.
Ooh, I will do that.
Okay.
All right, you handle this one then.
So I draw this card instead of you.
Yeah, and I get a buck for that.
And I select... I'm going to take the one out of the discard pile because I think those enemies are relatively tame by comparison. So I'd rather leave one in the deck. So I'm going to take this one out of the discard pile and draw it.
Okay.
Now, hopefully, something terrible doesn't happen where I take another one, because this is going to kill David.
Yep.
Which is going to make it harder for me to hit this guy, which I'm sad about. My bad card is... Oh.
Oh my god, this again?
It's okay. It's okay. I have a... I don't know if I would say I have a solution, but I have something. That's annoying. That's you're going to be
really
on your own for a little bit, is the unfortunate reality. Okay. Let's see how my turn goes, just in case, first.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So I'm going to spend a charge from Shriveling. I am only up 2 if I do that, which is not great.
4 to a 2, yeah.
But I think I just have to go for it. So action 1. Bless. Bad. Oh no.
That is -2, right?
Oh, it's a minus. Oh yeah. I was looking at tablet. Twice number of barriers between you and your
-2.
kid. So yes. Okay.
So you don't actually need this bless token.
And I don't have to use a bless token. You're right.
Yep.
I do. So I'll leave the bless token in there. I do take a horror from Shriveling backfiring.
Yeah.
God, I'm getting messed up.
Yeah.
So that was action 1. Action 2 is to play Ace of Swords.
Yeah.
God, I'm only 4 versus there's 3. Okay, so here's what I do. I hate that I have to do this. I play Promise of Power. Sorry, I activate this thing, and I discard Shriveling.
Yeah.
Playing Promise of Power to try to discard this Undertow.
So you are 7 to 3.
Yes. Oh, I do have to add a curse to the bag, but since we've done some tests without me adding a bless to the bag, I'll just add it afterwards because it'll kind of balance out. So I do succeed, and now I'll add the curse to the bag. And again, guys, I know that I'm supposed to have it in there before I draw it, but we did that a couple times with bless, so.
Yeah. It evens out.
And then now my last action, I guess, will just be to move a card.
Yeah.
Equip this sword before something else bad comes out.
That's not bad. I mean, you still have a couple Shriveling charges, so it's not like you really need the blade. But I guess you might as well get it online.
How bad is it for me to top deck? I can't remember what my other weakness is right now. I remember her weakness is, but I can't remember my other one. I guess I'm just going to move. I don't want to be far from you. I want to be able to help you fight something if need be. So go ahead.
Okay, so I'm up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Do we want to check out the Marsh Refinery? Or do we want to look at the Shorewood Slums? The Slums has the 1 barrier here, and that one is the 3 barrier. I don't know if they're playing mind games with me.
Is that one with 3 barriers next to it might have like a memory for us.
Yeah. I was like the fact that it has 3 barriers next to it makes me feel like it's got secrets.
It could. It very well could. I mean, do what your heart tells you, man.
Okay, my heart tells me to go check out the Marsh Refinery. So crossing the bridge and turning toward the roar of the lower falls, I passed close to the Marsh Refinery, which seemed oddly free from the noise of industry. This building stood on the steep river bluff near the bridge and an open confluence of streets, which I took to be the earliest civic center. All right. 1 clue, 3 Shroud, fast action. If you control 1 or more keys, move to a connecting location. Or discard an asset you control, parlay, remove 1 barrier between this location and a connecting location. So it ended up being a bummer.
Yep, that one was a bummer. I guess you just eat it.
Do I just move 2 down here? Do we care about this? I don't think I care about the clue at 3 Shroud.
No, and it's not even like a VP.
If it was a VP, I would, but yeah.
I agree. I'd say screw it.
All right, let's check down here. So this is Action 2 and Action 3. Okay. Shorewood Slums, full of lifelong inhabitants, the slums could be a good place to glean key information about the state of the town. 2 Shroud, 2 Clue, force. After this location is revealed, randomly choose one of the set-aside face-down keys and place it on the location without looking at it. Fast action, take 1 damage, parlay, remove a barrier between this location and connecting location.
Okay. So if you want that key, you need to get those clues.
Yes.
I can also come get those clues too using my Rite of Seeking, but I guess we'll see how this enemy phase goes.
Yeah, let's see how the enemy phase goes.
Okay. Well, Upkeep,
no enemies.
No enemies. Upkeep. I'm adding a Bless to the bag.
Yep.
There's my good card. Okay.
All right. 5 out of 6 because David Renfield is dead.
Yep.
And then a bad card. A Lurking Deep One. So the same one that we've been getting. I'm going to take a damage.
Jeez. Okay. Bull. Choose and discard a card from my hand. That sucks.
Wow.
Right. I'm discarding. I have to discard this one because the other one solves him.
Defeats another Deep One enemy at any location. Perfectly. Ready Deep One and move it.
No, it doesn't quite handle him perfectly.
What was that?
Jeez, maybe I do get rid of Radiant Smite. I thought it could do up to 5 damage, but it can only do up to 4.
Why can it only do up to 4?
Because you can steal up to 3 blessings on it for +1 damage each, means it's a base damage of 1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. No, you know what? I can Shriveling it and then Radiant Smite it. I have to get rid of this Blessed Blade.
Oh, that hurts so bad, dude.
I'm so sick of not getting to be a sword nun, you know?
Yeah. No, I hear you, dude. You have swords in your heart, and you just want to, just
want to cut away, dude. Cut away. This is gonna be a rough one to get away from, to be honest with you. But we're gonna see. Okay. Well.
Do you want to go first in case, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna have.
Because I could always run in there. I don't know.
I don't know how I'm gonna do 1 damage to this thing. I know how I can do 4 to it, but the 1 damage right here.
Right.
I'm just gonna have to attack it with my fist. I'll be a 4 against a 4.
A 4 to a 4 with your fist. That's really, a real sketch.
Bad. Yeah. He doesn't have Retaliate. This might be my only choice, though.
Oh my gosh.
I guess this is what I'm going to do. There are a lot of blessings in the bag, so I'm just going to have to do this. This really was not the right time for this guy to come out. A Curse. A Bless.
Okay.
I'm a 0 right now. A 0.
That's a 0.
Curse, a Bless, a 0.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you did one damage to him.
I did 1 damage to him. That's all I needed to do. I'm going to have to remove both of these from the bag because I needed them both.
You need them, yeah.
So I remove 1 and 1.
Yep.
Okay. Then I pay $1 for Radiant Smite. And I am going to take 1, 2, 3 blessings to seal on this card. My skill value is 4, 5, 6, 7 to 3. I'm only up 3 because I lost David.
Wait, so how are you at 7? 4, 5 from Ace of Swords, and...
Oh, I'm an 8. I forgot I may use mine instead of Punch. So I'm going to use Punch. So okay. I'm a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... No, I'm still a 7.
Yeah, you're still a 7.
4 to either my mind or Punch.
Yeah.
I'm only up 3.
Yep.
And there's less blessings in the bag now. So this is really risky, but it's all I have.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Well, the good news is that those blessings go back to the bag.
Yeah.
The bad news is I'm in a really bad spot now.
Oh my God. Okay.
I guess I just try to punch it again with my fist. No, I try to Shriveling it.
You Shriveling it, yeah.
It's still... I'm in a really bad spot here, bro.
It's a 5 to a 4? Oh my God.
I do succeed. Do succeed.
You got 2 more. Yeah, 2 more damage.
Yeah, it's not a 5 to a 4. It's a 4 to a 4.
Oh.
I'm like in a really bad spot. I don't know what I can do about this.
No, it's a 5 to a 4 because of your Ace of Swords, right?
No, this is a spell I'm hitting it with.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, this was a really bad time to draw this dude. Go ahead. I'm going to be down to 2 health, and then I'm just going to be swinging wildly and hoping.
I could run to you and not take acts of opportunity from obfuscation.
But then you're not going to be able to, unless you can hit him for damage, you're not going to be able to hurt him on me. Right? I mean, I guess you could cheap shot him.
Yeah.
Cheap shot him. And he's at 2 health.
Oh, he's at 2 health, yeah.
If he was at 1 health, then amazing.
Can I evade something that's on you or no?
No, you can't evade something on me.
I
think you just have to go about your life, and I just have to like pray that the blessed tokens come through.
Oh my god. Okay.
This bull was a real bad boy.
Yeah. All right. I think I might cheap shot this lurking deep one. But actually, I don't want to do that because won't he do something to you? After an investigator defeats another deep one enemy at any location, ready deep one and move it. Oh, and move it once toward. I could pull him.
But it's only defeats. Not you'll actually have to kill this thing.
Oh,
there's
right.
1 damage. So,
yeah, if I cheap shot, I'm only doing 1 damage to him.
Right. Yeah, I don't think that helps much.
And then I have to punch him for 2 and then I'll be a 2 to a 2 and punching him.
Yeah, it's not going to be good, man. I think you just leave me to deal with it and we'll solve it next turn. You can either evade the thing on you. You can work in the hunch to evade it. You can do this as a fast action to evade it. You just solve your situation here. And then...
yeah.
You can play working a hunch to just grab 2 clues. And then evade him with your evade stat and money or something. Or cheap shot the guy on you.
Oh yeah, because working hunch is fast action, so I won't take an active opportunity there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. That's pretty sweet.
Okay.
Fast action, working hunch. I'm gonna grab a clue.
There's 2 clues.
Yep, 2 clues.
Unless, well, it's one from the card, and then if you want to use her ability, you can either evade him with it, or you can take both clues.
I'm gonna take the other clue.
Or you can evade him and then spend an action. Oh yeah, this is probably better. Evade him, and then it's an easier test to get the clue than it is to evade him. Right?
Oh yeah, it's easier for me to get the clue. Yeah.
Right, because he's
a 4, not a 2, for the evade. Okay, and then so that's a fast action. I still have 3 actions. That's a 2 shroud. I'm going.
If you have 3 actions, you could try to cheap shot this guy on me, and we can just. The thing is he's going to re-engage one of us, but I can let him re-engage me because I won't have a card to discard. And it does save me from taking 2 damage, but it does.
Yeah, I'm like scared for you, man.
I'm scared for me too, in a big way.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna come over there, dude.
Okay.
1, 2. And then with my 3rd action, I'm gonna cheap shot this boy.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Here we go. And so I'm a 6. Right? Yeah.
Your foot to your fight. If you're gonna pump it, you have to use fight to pump it, which you don't have, and
I don't have anything. I'm just a 6. I'm just a 6 to a 4.
6 to a 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the greatest. That's what we got.
Well, then maybe you don't, dude. Maybe because you could hit me, and then I don't know how much it saves.
Yeah, I could hit you, couldn't I?
I think just don't, dude. Just go on with your life, man.
Okay.
Okay. Just let me hopefully figure it out next turn.
Okay, I'm gonna grab this other clue. I'm a 5 to a 2. Do I exhaust this thing? No, I'm just gonna do a 5 to 2. Here we go.
Yeah, that sounds good.
There you go.
Oh god, I wish I was on my location right now. That would have been huge.
Yeah. If this is investigating, you may choose any revealed location you are now investigating with that. Like, is there anything?
No. So if there was a clue on my location, you could take one off here, I guess. But you want to get the key from here, right?
Yeah, I want the key from there, so I'm gonna do my location.
Okay, and then now you can fast action take the key.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, that key is the green key. All right.
And then you can get the hell out of Dodge.
Which way are we going? Am I gonna go up and then over?
It's up to you. I mean, you can remove this barrier and head this way, and then cut up, or you can walk through the middle to save some clues, so you can remove barriers later. Your call. You have six clues, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up.
Okay.
And I think it's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm. So he readies. I take 2 physical damage.
Damn.
And I upkeep. God, I wish I had that card last turn. Okay. I do have a Doom solution.
Doom takes over.
Okay.
All right. Agenda 1B, chased by the Deep Ones. The tide creeps in as you make your way through the decrepit streets. You hear the blood-curdling cries of someone in agony up ahead. The moment you see the creatures patrolling the intersection, you hide in the broken-down doorway of a ruined building. Their unusual gait and croaking voices send shivers through your body. Even as the slapping of their webbed feet against the road fades in the distance, you cannot escape the feeling that, inevitably, they will find you. Increase the flood level of each coastal location. Shuffle each set-aside Ravager from the Deep and Young Deep One enemy into the encounter deck, along with the encounter discard pile. So, which ones are
Ravager,
coastals?
Deep, and Young Deep One.
Damn. So all of these are fully flooded, and these are become partially flooded. Damn, dude.
Yep. Okay, so if you end your turn at a fully flooded location, now you pick 1 and 1. So things got really spicy for me.
Yeah. All right, so agenda 2A as a 5 Shroud, a Relentless Tide. Each suspect enemy loses aloof and cannot be parlayed with. Same stuff. When your turn ends, if you are a fully flooded location, take 1 damage and 1 horror.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, I'm adding a Bless to the bag.
Okay.
And now we can draw our bad cards.
Yep. Innsmouth Look. Oh no, Fishman. Put Innsmouth Look into play in your threat area. You get -1 book and -1 sanity. And you gain the Deep One trait. Test 3 book. If you succeed, discard the Innsmouth Look. This is bad for me, dude.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so I have -1 book and I get -1 sanity.
Inundated. Place a barrier between this location and each connecting location with no barriers between them. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Well, I might have to have you spend your clue to free me from here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's bad.
That's
but
really
not terrible.
bad.
I'm glad you didn't spend your
my clue there. Yeah, it's much better clearing the path to you.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm going to copy the right size ones.
Oh, right.
Okay, so here's what I think we do now. I think I go first. I have a card that makes it very likely that I kill this guy.
Okay.
I hate to use it on this, but I'm going to play Spectral Razor.
Okay.
Add my mind to my fight, so that's an 8 against a 4, so +4. That's a 0, so
That's a
succeed.
0.
This thing is dead.
Nice.
Now, if you don't mind on my turn spending 3...
I do not mind, so I'm going to spend 3 clue. Let's remove that barrier.
And then I'm going to go 1, 2, I think.
Yep, I think so.
Okay, from your vantage point, you see a red bus parked in the square. Getting a ride would be a tremendous help in escaping this infested, decrepit town. Then you hear a petrifying sound emanating from the square. A thunderous, deep growl that gives you second thoughts about proceeding. Did I just walking into here? Well, I guess I'm walking in there because that's in the flood location. Oh no! Spawn the set aside Innsmouth Shoggoth at this location exhausted.
Okay, well, he's exhausted. 4 Shroud, 2 clue, victory 1, action parlay, remove a barrier between this location and connecting location, so it is between this location and a different location. Oh, you move it. Okay. And then fast action, the investigators control 2 or more keys as a group. Parlay, read flashback 5 in the campaign guide. So we can do this so we do own 2 keys. So you can do this fast action.
I can do that like right now.
Yeah.
Before I do, let me read what the Shoggoth does.
Okay.
Hunter massive, he gets +4 health season 8. When he moves via its hunter keyword, it ignores all barriers. After he moves, remove each barrier it moved through. Interesting.
So, it's destroying barriers as it moves. And this guy's super easy to evade for me.
Yeah, and what's great about him being exhausted right now is you can just walk in, do an investigate, and get both these clues.
Yeah.
So we have 2 keys right now. I'm going to do flashback 5 right now.
Yeah, do flashback 5. Yep.
Here we go. Flashback 5. You want to read it?
Yeah, sure. Hold on. It's such small text. Okay. Flashback 5. You are in the middle of a conversation with Joe Sargent, the bus driver, but it must be several weeks earlier. The streets are not yet flooded, and all the dilapidated ramshackle buildings still stand despite themselves. I told ye, outsider, Mr. Sargent said. There ain't no buses out of Innsmouth today. But you're not looking for a bus out of Innsmouth. You explain that you have a proposition for Mr. Sargent. He probes the street for eavesdroppers before answering. What kind of proposition? You know you aren't going to get through to Mr. Sargent with a moral argument, so you appeal to his material desires instead, offering a sizable sum of money in exchange for his assistance. After returning from Devil's Reef, you found Innsmouth to be even less hospitable than normal. You were watched everywhere you go. Simply traveling on foot puts you in danger. So you just need me to ferry you around like a chauffeur, is that it? Mr. Sargent weighs his options momentarily, then shakes his head. I can do that. In your campaign log, under Memories Recovered, record a deal with Joe Sargent, and then put the set-aside Joe Sargent asset into play under the control of an investigator at the square. So that's you. Okay,
maybe it'll give me some soak. Maybe he has some good stats.
Yeah, dude.
He is a yucky man.
Little fish boy bus driver. What's this?
He's a handsome devil.
He is awkwardly proportioned.
A location that is not fully flooded, so I can actually use him right now to like take off, if I want.
Interesting.
Do I want? I guess I could do it to just get you some more information. But how important is that? See, I would love to kill this thing, but I have to keep discarding all of my like fighting cards.
He's really tough to fight, this guy.
He's not. His stats actually relatively low. It's just
a lot of damage. It's 8 health.
It is.
He's a time waster is what he is.
Okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to spend a ticket.
Is that fast action? Yeah, it's a fast action.
Yeah, to move up here just to get us more info. New Church Green, Innsmouth Midtown. You're beginning to wonder if anyone from Innsmouth can be trusted. Is this a mistake? Am I about to pull out another enemy?
I don't know. We'll see. Oh, God.
I don't have to do it. I don't have to do it.
What's the other one? Oh, the jail.
See, if I go down here, though, I'm kind of like trapped underneath this guy.
Yeah, with like all those barriers. No, the top is the way to go.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
Screw it. After it's revealed, randomly choose a key. Place without looking at it. Got it.
Okay.
While there are no clues on this location, parlay or move a barrier between this location.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. 3 Shroud, 2 clue. Okay.
Done.
That's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 1 action to move over. This is a 4 Shroud. I can grab 2 clues. If I get it. This is a -1 book. So I'm at a 4 book right now. 4, 2, 4. I guess I could use my cipher to make it a 4 to a 2. And then pump me up with Streetwise.
Oh yeah, I like that. And then you can always just crack the case to get the money back.
Exactly.
I like it.
I use my cipher, so it's a 4 to a 2. And I'm going to pump up 2 resources for Streetwise.
So that's a 7 to a 2.
7 to a 2. Here we go.
Sounds good.
-2. Perfect.
Nice.
So I'm going to use her passive ability to get 2 clues there.
Got it.
Then I'm going to crack the case.
Yep.
And get $4. All right, and I have 1 action left, which I probably should leave.
Come up to me, then I can try to clear off your Innsmouth look.
Yep.
Soon.
Yep, I'm coming up. Now's my turn.
So this thing hunts. Oh, these don't hunt, actually.
No, that guy chills. Yeah, but
Chills.
this guy will ready. Yeah.
He readies. Then we upkeep.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
I got my shadow people, my basic weakness.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
Considering there's clues here.
Yeah, there's a clue. Then yeah, he gets evaded and gets discarded.
Is this thing elite? Of course it is. Dude, we need to like think about getting you to put down under surveillance at some point, like on one of those locations with 4 clues.
Yeah.
And I get a.
Oh wait, no. This was this is one of the bad cards. That was just my upkeep.
Oh right. Okay,
Yeah. So we actually have to do the doom. Yeah. There you go.
1 of 5. Okay. Right.
Okay. Yeah, and then so this is my bad card. Furtive Locals, test 3 book. If you succeed, either take 1 damage or put Furtive Locals into play next to the agenda deck. If you fail, do both. Investigators cannot parlay. Oh, damn. At the end of the round, discard 1 copy of Furtive Locals from play. So it will only affect us for 1 round, right?
And also, us not parlaying, all it does is means we can't use this to take clues off. But we can still do this to take barriers off. So I don't think that matters.
Okay.
So if you pass it, then just let it go into play.
Okay. So I am a 4 to a 3 on this. And I don't think I need to pump it, right?
A 4 against a 3 on that. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, like, how much do you care about taking 1 damage? That's the question.
I probably do. Well, not yet.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you need to pump it. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
4
know.
to, 4 to a 3. I don't need to pump it yet. All right. Bless -4. So it's really a -2.
Okay. Then.
So it was a fail. It's a fail. Yeah.
Okay, so
Just put the blessed toe back in, and yeah.
And I actually forgot to add another blessing token.
All right. So I'm gonna take 1 damage, and this is just gonna go into play by the agenda deck. Yeah.
Up here. Got
Yep.
it. All right.
Your bad card.
An assault.
Each Deep One enemy at your location and each connecting location engages you.
Thank God.
So the Shoggoth comes and engages you.
No, he's not a deep one.
Oh, awesome.
Otherwise, that would be the worst thing ever.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, though, 1 does still come out. I can't afford for it to be the one that does physical damage. I don't think. Let's see what the new things that went in here do. So there's the young deep one engages me. I take a horror, but it has 3 health. The Ravager from the deepest deep one, while its location is flooded, it gets +1/+1. After he engages you, test punch, or if you fail, put a barrier between the location and the location to the west. God. This one that comes out exhausted and unengaged. After it engages you, if your location is flooded, it attacks you. So I think that this thing right here, if I draw this, and I'm understanding it right, he enters play, exhausted and unengaged unless his location is fully flooded. Sorry, let me bring him down here. So I would take him, but he enters play exhausted and unengaged. The way that this works, he's on me but sleepy.
Yeah, he's just on you, but he's on you but unengaged. I mean, exhausted.
The location's not flooded, so he doesn't hit me.
Yeah. Yo, what up, Indecision? What's going on? We were just talking about you earlier because of your obsession with Unmatched.
Okay. I guess that's that, yeah.
I guess that's that, yeah. So he enters play exhausted and unengaged unless he is, yeah.
The only other
this
option
one says you have to be engaged. Yeah.
Draw something else that you can. If I draw one without Hunter, actually here, if I draw one without Hunter, then you can exhaust it with your ability.
Oh, but when I get my clue.
Yeah.
I really want to drop under surveillance on our location and have Mr. Shagath man walk right into
Mr.
it.
Mr. Shagath won't do that to it, unfortunately, because Mr. Shagath is elite.
Oh no.
However, you can go drop it in like our next location.
Yeah.
What? The issue is the guy that I want to take is 3 health or 1 damage. I think I'm just gonna have to take this one and have to have you evade it for me. Is that okay? With your ability?
I mean, what was wrong with the one that you wanted to take?
The issue with him is that you're right. I guess there isn't any.
I don't think there's an issue with the other one.
I guess you still will be evading it, even if it's already exhausted.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess the other one might be better because this one makes me take a stat. That other one doesn't. All right, yeah. You're right. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I was thinking it's a waste for you to evade it because of the fact that like it's already kind of exhausted, but I think do need you to evade it. Or I can drag it over to another location. Wait a minute. I just came up with a really good idea. You're going to like this.
Okay.
I think you'll like this a lot. You need to go first and end up here and hope there's 2 clues here. What you need to do is get over here and drop your under surveillance.
Yeah.
Then I can walk in there, which will auto-evade that guy again, discover you an extra clue, and like make him double evaded. Right?
Wait, whoa. So I remove this barrier, walk over here, hope that there's 2 clues here.
Yeah. Or here, because I can move him down here too. So in one of these locations, as long as there's 2 clues, I think we can go make it so that this boy gets exhausted and comes off of me.
Okay. And what happens with my boys that's on me?
Oh, right. I forgot about your boys. Okay.
Yeah.
Then you need to deal with them.
Yeah. I mean, I can still go first.
I know.
Walk over.
I
can still go first. Walk over here.
Yeah. Don't worry. This will still work out okay. I think.
Oh wait. I don't need to walk over. I can just grab the clues from here.
Only trigger your ability once per turn. So basically, you're not going to get double clues off the location that you drop the thing on, but it'll solve. Right. So basically, just pick what location you want to get 2 clues off of. I'm going to get 2 clues off of a location with Threat of Seeking, most likely. But what you need to do right now is you need to get one of these clues to get rid of your dudes.
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
That's like priority number 1.
Yep. All right, so I'm 4 to a 3. So I'm going to use my Cipher.
Or you can just pump to evade them. That's your other option. Oh, you can.
I have this
this.
obfuscation, so I can actually just investigate, get rid of a charge,
it.
so I don't take the damage, right?
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna use a charge. I'm a 4 to a 1. I'm gonna remove a charge here to not take an active opportunity.
Yep. I like it.
And so what did I say? I'm a 4 to a 1.
4 to a 1.
Is that enough? Do I want to pump and just make sure this happens? I'm gonna pump streetwise.
Okay. We need to not be here because we don't want to get shot off.
Yeah, I'm a 7 to a 1 now.
Okay.
All right, a skull, which is a -2.
4.
-4.
Right. It's for each one between you and the edge.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so I succeed.
Okay, so you get.
So
your
this
clue.
guy gets discarded because it gets evaded. I get a clue.
I'll take it off the location.
Okay. That was action number 1.
Now I think we fast action remove that.
Yep. Fast action, remove that barrier. I'm gonna lose. Oh wait, is that from this place or no? No, we can't do that. It's from the clues.
No. You're doing it from the act.
Yeah, from the clues.
3 clues. Yep.
That's a fast action. I have 2 more actions. I'm gonna move over.
Yep.
Let's see, the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Oh, here we go. Some of the townsfolk are gathered in front of the old Order of Dagon Hall on the north side of town. Their crazed shouts echo through the streets. Based on what Agent Harper has told you, you know what the Order has something to do with these strange happenings. But what?
Wait. Don't do that. Do you want this key?
Oh crap! There's a key here. I do want this key.
Get this clue before you flip. Right, you have 2 actions left, right?
I have 2 actions left, so I can get this clue and then I can move over.
Yeah, I think that's better because I can't afford to Rider Seeking this place right now because if my turn ends, I'm dead.
Okay.
Is that
so
cool?
that's I'm a 4 to a 3. I have to pump this. So I'm a 7 to a 3.
God, Streetwise is good.
-3.
Nice.
Got it.
Okay, now you can take the key and the clue.
All right, so yep, I got the clue. I'm gonna grab this key. Yellow key, awesome.
All right, so now you can move.
Yep, and I will move, and I will flip this. 4 Shroud, 2 clue. After this location is revealed, put a key here. 2 actions, parlay, test 3 book. If you succeed, remove a barrier between this location and a connecting location.
God, I'm surprised we don't have more stuff to do with these keys yet. They must be like at the
They
end.
must be in the other locations. Yeah.
This one for sure has one. I'm almost certain of it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense because it's like key to a cell and we talk to an inmate or something.
We could like kite him around and go down for it. And actually we could get him to like break these for us. But it'll just be like really weird how we do it. It'll be risky.
I don't know if we have enough doom threshold to do that.
Well, there's still 3 agendas. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, so then I'm going to go 1. I need to be in a place that you can drop your thing 1 away from with clues on it. But see, even if I do that, he's still going to be on me.
Yeah, because he just rides along with you, right?
You know what? I'm just going to try to shrivel him. Screw it.
You're just going to what?
I was going to say try to shrivel him.
Yep.
No, I don't have the stats right now. Okay, so move, draw a card. No. Move, play physical training. Get $1.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, that's it.
That's it. Okay. So,
this guy hunts.
So we can either make him come this way and destroy those barriers, but then we're cut off, or we can make him go up and like we can try to kite him.
I think he wants to go up. It'd be awesome for him to hit these barriers, but I think we're trying to kind of move around.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
There you go.
And then this guy sits here. This thing readies.
Yep.
And
upkeep.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
Oh, that's a really good draw that I needed like a while ago.
All right, let's do Doom. That's 2 of 5. Oh, and then this thing goes away, right?
You didn't parlay with anything, so that's good.
Yep.
All right.
But this was only around for the one round, right?
Correct. Yep. It's the end of round. Max discard one copy of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
And your back card.
Did you add a blessing to the bag?
I did not. Thank you.
All right.
We're at 9 blessings.
All right, Young Deep One. All right.
Okay, so when he engages you, take a horror.
Take a horror. Okay. All right.
All right, and I have a. Jesus.
Oh my god, dude. Kidding me.
Oh yeah, it's on me. It's actually on my threat area. I might have to have you try to help me get rid of that. Like this is
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
Okay. What I think would be the best way to deal with this area would be get a clue here to evade your dude. Move down, or like try to get rid of my undertow if you can.
And then move down.
Oh, wait. Slip away your dude. Get a clue to evade my dude. And then try to get rid of undertow and move down. What do you
was
think
that?
of
Slip away.
You slip away to get rid of double exhaust the guy on you. Then get a clue to evade the guy on me. And then we can move down.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that works for me.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna spend $2. We're gonna play a little card called Slip Away. So I add my book, which is now a 4, so I'm at 8.
8 to a 3.
8 to a 3, which is pretty good. I don't think I need to pump this, right?
No, that's I think the biggest number in the bag. So yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So -4, but we will lose the blessing. And the curse, though. So
Yeah.
let me take one blessing. and one
So
curse.
that was, what was I? It was an 8 to a 3, so that ended up being a 4 to a 3, so I didn't actually succeed by 2.
Oh, right. You have to succeed by 2 to double evade it. Okay,
Yeah.
so he's just half evaded.
He's just half evaded.
But still, that's that's really, really good.
Okay, now I'm going to try to get a clue. At a 4 Shroud, right?
Yes.
All right, so 4 Shroud, I'm a 5. I'm a 4 to a 4. I'm going to use the Cipher. I'm a 4 to a 2. And then I'm going to pump it with Streetwise.
Okay, hold on. I need you to get rid of undertow more than I need you to evade this guy. Because this doesn't auto kill me. This basically does.
Okay.
So before you, I think, spend your pump on this if you can.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like, yeah. Or your other choice is just cheap shot the guy on me. And basically try to get rid of undertow before you do anything else, I think. Because otherwise, I'm like toast.
Okay, let's do undertow so I can pump it.
And then I can equip my enchanted blade if you're able to like get us out of this situation, and we should be in a better spot.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get rid of your undertow. And I have a 4. I'm gonna pump it, so I'm actually a 7.
You do have to discard a card, which like, you know, if you need money, then keep Faustian Bargain.
Yeah, I'm gonna need money. I'm gonna get rid of Cheap Shot.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the weakest.
That's the weakest of the 3. Yeah. Right, so now I'm a 7 to a 3. I'm doing a foot test for you. Here we go.
Please. Oh God. Okay,
-4.
so that's a -4.
So that's a success.
Yes, and we remove last.
And we remove a curse. Oh my God, this is great. Okay.
That was so good.
And that was a fast action.
I'm so grateful to you.
Yeah.
And that was a fast action. Like that saved so much. And then now, I think you just. can you evade this thing?
Well, if I get a
Easily.
clue, I can evade that thing.
Yeah, but then you won't have any. Wait, do you still have 2 actions left?
Yeah, because that was a fast action.
Oh, then yeah. Try to go for the clue.
Yeah.
And then maybe everything's super good.
Yeah, and so that is a 4 Shroud. So I'm a 4 to a 4. I'm going to exhaust this thing like I was going to do before. So I'm a 4 to a 2.
Only up to. Do you have any books to pitch to it? I don't know.
No.
You could pitch Fallacy and Bargain. Because this, I think, if you put this in the next location, life's going to be really good.
Yeah. Oh, Fallacy and Bargain, though. I'm broke.
Yeah.
So I need it if I want to play under surveillance.
Well, if you don't evade this thing, how bad is it? I can still attempt to kill it once with Shriveling. I can take an attack of opportunity to play Enchanted Blade.
I mean, this is just an investigation attempt, and I still have an action after it. So
Okay. Yeah, but
yeah,
we
and
need
it's a 4 to a 2,
Otherwise
so I
we're
can
gonna get
just roll the dice on this.
Well, but you got to get out of here because otherwise the Shoggoth's going to eat you.
Oh, that's right.
That's why this matters. I think just try it. Just try it with a +2. There's lots of blessings in there, and I'll deal with it if you don't.
Okay, here we go. 4 to 2. That is a
-4.
-6.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a fail.
All right. Just
And now
go.
I have to move.
Just go. Yeah.
So I'm moving down to the first national grocery. Someone has barricaded the entrance of the grocery store in the hopes that it might keep out the creatures prowling the streets, but it won't. But it's a nice thought. 3 Shroud, 4 clues, victory 1. After you enter this location from a connecting location, place 1 barrier between both locations.
Oh no.
Right. Damn.
That's so bad for me.
Well, I can still fast action, can I, to remove a barrier?
Enough clues? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
All right,
yes.
and then action parlay. Test your lowest skill 2. If you succeed, remove a barrier between this location and the connecting location. So I'm going to use 3 of my clues to remove that location, that barrier.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
That would have been really sad.
That was so bad.
I was
dude.
like, all right, later, dudes. Okay. Okay. All right, I think that this is what I have to do. This is my best odds. I'm going to take an attack of opportunity and take 1 here, 1 here.
Oh,
to play
God.
my Enchanted Blade,
Yeah.
discarding my Shrivel.
Okay. Did you pay for it?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So I will be a 3, 4, 5, 6 against 3. So I'm going to attack this thing.
Yep. 6 to 3. What is that?
-5. Okay. If I fail, I have to put a charge. Oh wait. How does this actually work?
Oh, put it between you and Shoggoth, dude.
And but he doesn't care about them. He doesn't care about them at all.
Yeah.
But I will.
Yeah.
So I have to try again is my last action.
Yeah.
And this time I will pump it once. I forgot that I could do that.
Yep.
So here we go.
Oh my God.
I'm dead. I'm going to die. So it's your job to get out of here now.
I just have to get out of here.
Yep. That really.
I have no
really...
money and 1 clue, and I have to get out of here.
Yep. Well, you're fine. The clue wise, you'll be able to get plenty of clue and leave. And here's the best thing: you can drop your under surveillance like here.
Yep.
And just let some enemy step on it.
Yeah.
So that really sucked. And away we go. So enemy phase. This thing readies, hops on me. This thing hits me for 1 and 1.
Yep.
This thing moves in and hits me for 2 and 2, and I will choose to die to insanity before damage. So I'm going to take mental trauma.
No, this guy's soak, man, right?
Not enough.
Oh, yeah.
I had 1, he had 1, which is still how hard this Shoggoth hits for.
Okay.
So I'm dead. These all fall to the ground.
I can't
As
believe.
do
Oh my god, this
my two
campaign,
clues.
dude. Okay.
Yeah,
You got
my
clue.
Sister Mary. The problem with Sister Mary is that like my in order to get my combat online, I have to find more tools than most fighters.
Yeah.
So this is partially my fault for that. For playing a subpar character, and not subpar character, a character in a non-ideal way. She takes some setup.
Right.
Anyway, I'm dead. You though can now do your upkeep.
All right. Wait. So what
active
happens now? We
You-
were
you
in
do
where?
that.
We were. Oh, that was enemy phase, right?
Yeah, that was the enemy phase, right?
Okay. So now it's upkeep.
Yep.
So upkeep. Okay. Oh, it's awesome to have you handle this one now. All right. Doom threshold goes up 3 to 5. I'm gonna do a bad card without my fighter. Awesome.
Location? No. Location with the most clues. You can actually drop them here. Because when I died, I dropped my 2 clues.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Yep. That actually.
Done. He's a
worked
hunter.
out.
Place. He's non-elite, by the way.
These are all non-elite. You have
Yeah.
a lot of hunter choices
Yeah.
coming your way. The good news is these guys you can like kite around.
Yeah.
And the Shoggoth we can keep leaving 1 space behind you. So as long as you keep moving like 1 space per turn, you're okay.
Yep.
So what you can do here is you can like drop your in one of these. Actually, in this location, I think you want to drop your under surveillance, right?
Yeah, but I have to use my Faustian bargain to drop my under surveillance and then move. That's like my
Yeah.
whole turn.
Yeah. I think that's still worth it.
Yeah, totally. All right, so Faustian bargain's happening. Action number 1, I have to add 2 curses to the bag, but I'll get $5, which is awesome. And then I'll play under surveillance 3.
It's onto your
Oh, it actually
location.
goes on my location. Yep.
Yep.
And then I will move to the Gilman house. Finding a trustworthy individual to query may open a door, and an out-of-town guest staying at the hotel could provide a vital piece of this puzzle. All right, 3 Shroud, 4 Clue, Force. After this location is revealed, put a key on it. Parlay, test 2 fists or 2 foot. If you succeed, remove a barrier between this location and a connecting location. All right, that's all 3 of my turns. All 3 of my actions.
Okay, so enemy phase happens. This guy can either go here or here. Would you like him to go through here and smash all these, or would you like them all to come down? No, I lied to you. I'm sorry. He has to go down.
Oh,
he
yeah,
has-
because he's hunting me. Yeah.
And then these are all going to come in like the order of your choice. So which one do you want to pop under surveillance on?
Which is the most annoying one? Is it this Innsmouth Troublemaker or
Your clues. It is not ready during the upkeep step. So this one you can actually like drop a clue to handle, so he's not as bad. Plus,
Yeah.
it's probably the one with the highest evade value.
Yeah, it's the Young Deep One, I think.
Okay, so the Young Deep One, so this gets popped.
Yep.
You get a clue. Now when you get a clue here, you can either get a second clue or you can exhaust a second thing. Now remember, as long as you move, we can pick for them to come down this way instead of them to go that way.
Right.
So I think either option is relevant here.
I think I'm gonna grab a. How many clues do I have? I might grab a clue.
Okay.
So I didn't give myself the other clue. So I have 3 clues now, right? Yeah. Because I got 2 clues right there.
Ironically, them getting evaded here is kind of almost bad for you because right now they're staying in a clump, one behind you. But as soon as you exhaust 2 of them, they're going to be able to split. 2 are going to move and 2 are going to stay.
Oh, you're
Or
right.
one's going to move, one's going to stay. So yeah, whichever one of these you don't mind getting hit by later is the one to exhaust. This guy's a 1 evade. Basically, one of these is probably going to hit you later.
Yeah, this one's gonna hit me for 1 and 1, 1 and 1.
This guy, when he engages you, hits you for an extra 1.
Yeah,
So
I
that
don't want to get hit by that guy again.
Okay, then yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so then you took your 2 clues, right?
Wait. So I don't want to get hit by this. I actually want to exhaust somebody else, right?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. No, whichever one you exhaust, is the one you're probably gonna get hit by again later. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah,
All
I don't
right,
want to get
so
like this extra horror. Okay.
So that's the enemy phase. So now this gets popped,
Yep.
and you get your upkeep.
And so this was my
Yeah.
discard, right?
Yep. Oh, and it. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. It double exhausts it. You're fine. Double exhausts it. It says it doesn't ready during the next upkeep phase.
Oh yes, yeah. Then
Yeah, so
yeah,
as
the
long
original
as you
guy, the
keep
original guy.
moving,
Yeah, perfect.
You'll be able to get ahead of them.
Okay, cool. All right, so that was the enemy face. I'm gonna upkeep. Get cheap shot. I'm gonna put the Doom 4 or 5. I'm gonna get a bad card. Ugh, Undertow, dude.
That's bad, but you actually can.
I can
you can
actually fight the Undertow.
like money and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get rid of it.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna fast
better
action
than
and get
like
rid of this thing. I'm gonna toss cheap shot. No, I'm gonna toss you handle this one. And I'm a 4 to a 3. I'm gonna pump it with Streetwise. I'm a 7 to a 3.
+4.
Yep.
I think that's only 2 tokens in the bag. 3 tokens in the bag that fail.
Yeah.
+4.
0. Perfect. Get rid of this.
Very nice. And
That was a fast action,
So
right? So now I still have 3 actions.
So you can.
I can fast action to remove the barrier next to me.
Or you can just use this. I think you use this and then save that clue for like this one.
Oh, for that one up there. Yeah, I think you're right. So
because
let's
you
parlay.
have the time right. Yeah.
It's a 4 to a 2. I think I'm gonna pump on this one again.
Okay. You want to just make sure you're able to move. So if you don't succeed on this, then use your clue.
Yeah. I'm a 5 to a 2. Wait, no,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm a 7 to a 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You can discover a clue at any location.
No, it wasn't an investigation.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was an investigation. Yep.
Yeah, it's just a success.
So then that removes this barrier.
Yep, that removes that. That's gone. And so that was my first action because that was a legit action. Okay. I think I'm just moving.
Yep. I think that makes sense.
Yep. So it's second action to the Sawbone Alley. Sawbone Alley is not for the faint of heart, but if you think you know the town's secrets, fortune favors the bold. 4 Shroud, 4 Clue, Victory 1, Parlay for an action, Test Brain 2. If you succeed, remove a barrier between this location and a connecting location. It'll never happen for me. Fast action, if the investigators control 7 keys as a group, Parlay. I only hold 2. Your keys don't count anymore.
No, plus 7 keys. I bet that's something sick though.
Dude, 7 keys? Yeah, that's ridiculous.
We also would have needed the 1 black key that we couldn't have gotten.
Yeah.
So there was no way we were going to get that. But I imagine that's a sick flashback. What is it? Test mind. Okay, test mind 2.
And I think I have 1 more action left, right? Or no?
Yeah. Yes, but you don't want to move up because if you move up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get moved up on.
Right. So, I don't know. Anything getting rid of clues. Getting money might not be bad because of like your streetwise.
Yeah, give me $1. There it is. Done.
Okay.
All right, enemy phase. Boy's gonna half come up online. Everybody moves down, right?
Yep, unless you want this guy to move over, but I think you don't.
No, everybody else is moving down.
Oh yeah, and this guy's actually gonna be blocked by the barriers anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
So,
it was only Shoggoth that goes through. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So then
Upkeep.
Upkeep. Yep.
All right, I've got a plan. Doom Threshold.
Good luck.
Agenda 2B, pursued by the townsfolk. A crowd gathers in the town square. At first, you are relieved to see faces not bearing hideous, monstrous features. The prodigious, bulging eyes, wide jaws filled with sharp, jagged teeth, the gills, fins, and webbings that suggest something fish-like and inhuman. Then you hear one voice rise above the din, and your heart turns to ice. The time is nigh. The order of Dagon commands you, slay the outsiders, and any who stand in our way, and you shall be rewarded. You shall be remade and share in the riches of the deep. A roadman shouts. The crowd rejoices in jubilant madness. Increase the flood level of each midtown location. Set aside the angry mob at Innsmouth Square. Randomly choose one of the keys and place it on angry mob.
Okay.
All right, angry mob is a 3/4/3 hunter. Massive retaliate gets plus.
Oh, it's a 3/12
8 health.
Just
3/12 3. Awesome. Cannot make acts of opportunity. Hits you for 1/1. Okay. Sweet. So the new agenda 3A, fourth Doom Threshold, same stuff, except when you end at a fully flooded location, you take 1 damage, 1 heart, and you discard a card at random.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're ahead of the tide right now.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's reset the Doom down to 0 for the next one, and I get my bad card, which is a peril title alignment. Choose a location where there's at least 1 investigator. Increase that location's flood level. Each investigator at the chosen location takes 1 damage. If the chosen location's flood level is not increased by this effect, gain surge. So I am now partially flooded and I take a damage.
Yeah, no big deal.
Whoa!
That was actually really cool.
What happened to my... There you go.
So technically you can leave this turn, or you can dick around and see if you can get another flashback on your way up.
No, I am not. Well, we'll see what happens, but I'm not dicking around.
Yeah. Along the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so first turn is move up. The Little Bookshop, contrary to its name, the Little Bookshop has a vast collection of books. You might find a valuable tome by perusing its shelves. 3 Shroud, 1 Clue. 2 actions, draw the top card of the encounter deck, parlay, remove a barrier between this location and the connecting location. If the investigators control 5 or more keys as a group, get flashback 6. We do not. I'm going to spend fast action, spend my 3 Clue.
Remove that barrier?
To get rid of this barrier. And then I'm going to spend my second action to move up.
Okay.
We're at the railroad station. No railroad now. B&M never went through, and the branch line from Rowley was given up years ago. Railroad station 1, 0. Or 1 shroud, 0 clues. After you enter this location, if it is flooded, test 2 foot. If you fail, take a damage. Take an action to resign. You escape down the submerged town. 1, 2. Yeah, I can resign. Right?
Yep.
I'm going to resign because I might have stayed around, but I do have Sharon Zobel, and things were getting real hairy for me.
The literal only thing you could do is keep investigating this location, hoping to draw stars.
Yeah. And
then clear Clue off of like a victory point spot.
Yeah.
Like there was nothing. No, yeah. I think this is smart. This is you stayed alive.
Yeah.
I didn't. I hate the way that the deep ones, the ones who just come out and like smack you or do something to you every time they engage you.
Yeah.
It's like so painful.
It really is so painful. You know what's painful? You getting undertow like 3 turns in a row.
Yeah, no, I know. And I had to spend like my big pumps on it to try to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I got so many undertows. I need to upgrade my physical training. Because if I get that to level 4, it'll fix all my problems, but then I have to draw it. So we're going to have to see. I'm going to have to do some stuff right now. Because I can't tell if it's just bad luck. It's not just bad luck, though.
It is true, though. You do require multiple things to be on the field.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to I'm going to be taking the Shrivelings out of my deck for another card that uses Punch instead.
Yeah.
And so that's going to change some stuff for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is unfortunate. I don't feel like I'm pulling my weight the way that I need to be. But you're doing great. Your Charms Oval's still protected. You're not going to heaven.
Yep.
I just took a little bit of a madness ailment, but otherwise,
Yep.
Okay. Well.
So what resolution are we?
Right here it says get the road. Stars investigator resign advance. So we flip this.
Oh,
read this right.
All right. Act 1B, out of town. After hours of fleeing, sneaking, and hiding, you finally reach the abandoned railway station on the western edge of Innsmouth. The moment you see the 2 automobiles parked by the tracks, you break into a run. You're more than happy to leave this awful place behind. In your campaign log, record The investigators made it safely to their vehicles. Awesome. And we're going to read Resolution 1.
It's not the memory I'm putting it under. It's recording it, right?
Yeah, you're just recording it, yeah. So we made it safely to the vehicles, and we're doing Resolution 1. All right, Resolution 1. You rush to safety, elated to be free of this hellish ordeal. But as you reach the vehicles, uncertainty swims in your mind. When you turn to face Agent Harper, she instantly recognizes your expression. You understand now that you were hired to rescue her, and that something went awry. You and Agent Dawson were captured, and he was sacrificed to that thing in the tidal caverns. Now you and Agent Harper are safe and free to return to Boston, and yet we can't just leave. Harper says aloud. What do you think? Says aloud what you are thinking. Her brows are knit in frustration. I mean, look at all this, the devastation, these creatures. She motions to what remains of the flooded town of Innsmouth. We have to figure out what's really going on here, or she trails off. You understand her meaning. If the tide is rising this quickly here, it could be happening all along the eastern seaboard. Arkham, Boston, no city is safe. Worse yet, nobody would believe such a tall tale until it was too late. Whatever these creatures are, they're scheming something that could put the entire world in jeopardy. You cannot allow that to happen. I don't suppose you have Dawson's key, do you? Harper asks. You can't imagine you would. Yet when you check your belongings, you find a polished silver key among them. Dawson must have given it to you before his untimely end. You try the key on the driver's side door of his automobile, and it turns with an audible click. Well, would you look at that? Eager to be away, she starts her car. At the engine's shuddering ignition, your mind reels with sudden pain. A bright spot, like the incandescent sun, flares within your sight. Okay, so where to now, she asks. But you're barely able to register her words. A blinding flare grows larger and brighter. The rumbling of the engine drowns out all other sound. The world spins. You fall to the ground, clutching your temples. Your entire head is on fire. You can hear Harper calling to you, but her voice is muffled like she is deep underwater. Or perhaps you are. Your vision fades. All that's left is the roaring of the engine and the crashing of tumultuous sea waves. And then each investigator earns XP equal to the Victory X value of each card in the Victory display. Record this experience under unspent experience in your campaign log, but do not spend any of it yet. You'll be instructed to spend this experience later. Check the campaign log. If the investigators made it safely to their vehicles, each investigator records 2 additional experience under unspent experience. And then we proceed to Scenario 4, Devil Reef.
Oh, man. So we only got 2 plus the extra 2. You
only got 4?
2 yeah.
It was rough. We left a lot on the table. Shoggoth, a couple places. Yeah.
It was just 3 plus probably whatever's at the jail. But
yeah.
Like, okay, so 4 XP and then so you get 6, right?
Yep.
So I'll record 6 for you and 4 for me.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. And
yeah, and then to be continued in Scenario 4, Devil Reef.
Right on.
Dude, what a rough one. Again, I mean, this Innsmouth has been real mean to us. Real mean. This one was really interesting though, with the barrier thing. As a new mechanic.
I think this mission's really cool. Like I mean I shit the bed, but I thought it was fun.
No, it was definitely fun, and I like that there's multiple ways to remove the barriers, so you didn't feel like it was really to feel as Batman. But like getting those points where like you would move ahead and then the barrier would drop between you and your teammate. I kind of like that though. It's savage, but it's kind of fun.
Well, it could also be good for you because if you drop it at the right time, then
the enemies are blocked off.
Like the enemies. Yeah. So I do think that's really cool. In fact, I think it'd be cool if one of the locations actually let you put down barriers.
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun too. But no, this was a cool mission. I think it's really good. I can see that there was a lot of flashbacks again that probably would have been nice.
Yeah, I'm bummed out that we only got 1 flashback.
Yeah.
But there's no way we could have gotten the other ones. It's like
one.
There's just like especially the 7 key one. That one's crazy, dude.
It's got to be something nuts because how many keys were there? So there's 1, 2, 3,
or 5.
Oh wait, you have 2 on you. So
Yeah, I have
1,
2
2,
on me.
3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th key was off the board because the only way to get it was.
Oh yeah, that's right. So we
hideout
would never
last
have gotten that 7th key unless we
couldn't
guessed
have
right.
Right. So that one's really hard to get. That's got to be a really sick prize.
Yeah.
Like a really sick prize.
So how many flashbacks did we miss? Just the one?
2.
2.
We missed 1 there, and then 1 here.
Yeah, but we couldn't have gotten this one, so we really only missed 1 we possibly could have gotten, and then there's 1 probably here in the jail.
There's certainly 1 there. I'm sure of it. It feels like it would be there. But yeah, that was good. I mean, you made it out on your own. Like, I certainly feel like your character's firing on all cylinders. I think I know what I need to do to make mine work, and I think I know what I'm spending my XP on to help with that.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'm a little bit more consistent next game.
Yeah.
But
and with mine, I think you it's
the lack of XP hurt.
Yeah, the lack of XP hurt because it would have been great if you could have upgraded a lot of your weaponry, like got the Time Worn brand. I know you're gonna grab probably another enchanted blade.
I'm gonna enchant a blade, and I'm gonna do 2 summon hounds.
Okay. And
summon hounds are gonna be my my way to get clue and my way to fight. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing next.
Okay.
Is summon hounds just for 4 XP.
Okay. Do you have prepare for the worst in your deck or no?
I do. I have 1 copy.
Okay.
So I have enough swords.
Yeah.
Like I have 4 swords in my deck and 1 prepared for the worst.
Yeah.
And then I also have 2 shrivelings. So I have a lot of combat. The issue is that my base stats are weird because I either have to go fully into mind.
Yeah.
Which the problem with that is I can only take base level shriveling because the next level shriveling is 3 XP and I can't take it. So to fight with her, I have to go into blue cards. Yeah. So that's why I took that Radiant Smite card that I whiffed on, because this is a huge damage deal for her. Yeah. So I have to do it in a creative. I have to do damage in a creative way, and that's what's hurting me right now. Is that this? Just so you know, this did work for me in the other campaign. Yeah. But we were both a little bit more hybrid, and so that's where I'm gonna have to. That's why I'm gonna have to try to fix some things to make it better. Yeah. All right. Well, I think what was interesting first of all, I'm very happy I was able to play under surveillance. It was almost like an unnecessary under surveillance at that point. It would have felt a lot better if there were 2 clues at that location and I was able to sweep them with it. But the fact that there were 4 clues there kind of made me feel like, it was so close. Well, that was only because you were having to help me the whole time. If you didn't, you could have moved down here, taken 2 clues off, dropped you under surveillance, and then when the enemy came in, and then clean them up. Gotten exhausted. Yeah. Which actually, I think it works that way, right? Actually, so yeah, if an enemy hunts to your location, this triggers before the enemy jumps on you and hunts you. Yeah. So, under surveillance is actually better the more I think about it. Yeah, it's pretty rad in practice. In theory, it seemed cool, but now that we put it out and we were trying just talking through it, I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of rad. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I think the one thing I realized about my deck, one is that I really needed the upgraded Streetwise. This saved me. This was the problem I had in the other 2 scenarios that we played. I was always I couldn't get enough to defeat the bag. I was just getting destroyed by the bag. The other thing I realized too was I did not pick up Dr. Milan Christopher in this whole game. And I kept being afraid that if I wasn't going to get him, my money, I was going to have money problems. But I actually don't need him, which means I could upgrade into other allies that could give me stat bumps instead.
And I'm kind of interested about in looking at that instead, or saving it for like Chuck O'Banion, dude, or doing
Lola.
something.
Yeah, like no, there's a lot of good choices that you have in yellow and green allies. So I think you can do a lot of fun things.
Yeah.
What I was thinking, like the ideal situation, I'll kind of make this like the last point before we go, right?
Yeah.
Look, here's the hypothetical situation, right? Let's play this out. Let's say you're up here. Where's your little character? Let's say you're up here, right?
Yep.
And there's some idiot on you. Like, let's say this guy's on you.
Yeah.
And let's say this location's like a shroud, like 1 or 2, and this location right here is a shroud 5. Okay.
Yep.
You go and you do your ability to get a clue, and then evade this dude. So you pull the clue off.
Yep.
You evade this idiot, right?
Yep.
Then you head over here.
Drop under surveillance.
Under surveillance.
Yep.
And then just leave.
Yeah.
And then he readies whatever. Then when he does hunt to you, he pops this. And then you either take 2 clue off the location or you double exhaust him.
Yeah.
And so he lets you handle an enemy from like what I'm seeing. This card alone makes her like potentially an incredible solo investigator too.
Yeah.
Because there's so many times in solo that you'll go to a location that'll say like 2 times the number of investigators. So in solo, that's 2 XP. And there could be a super high shroud location. You could be like, oh, I'll just put that.
I'll just put this here. It's just like, I'm never gonna do like a 6 shroud, and then like I just get free clues.
I think it's a really, really cool card, and I really like her. It is actually a tactic, so with Chuck, it does only cost 1 and can be a fast action. So what Chuck does is he lets you. Chuck is a 3-cost ally for 5 XP.
Yeah.
And he lets you, when you play a tactic or a scheme.
Oh, Chuck Fergus. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Tactic or insight. I don't know. I know it's what I've got a plan is. It's what backstab is. It's what a lot of good rogue cards are.
Yeah.
He lets you do 2 things to the card. You can either play it fast, you can make it cost 2 less, or you can get +2 to a stat on the card you're playing.
Yeah.
So he is really, really cool.
He's super expensive. So I have him pulled up right now. He's 5 XP just to get him out.
Yeah.
And he's not giving you any stat bumps.
Not giving you the stat. That's the big deal. He's not giving you the stat boost. But in some ways, you can argue he kind of is.
He kind of does because you can always choose +2 skill value. Yeah.
So he only is if you're playing a lot of cards that use it.
Yeah.
So again, I think he's really good in solo because I've got a plan is a tactic.
Yep.
So you'd get that. Backstab is so I think he extra shines if you're going hybrid.
Yeah. But he's also really... it's not just tactics, it's also tricks.
Right, tactics and tricks. And I can't remember what the other. There's a couple good tricks.
Yeah, so like breaking and entering. I've got a plan. Okay. Cheap shot.
Breaking and entering. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and slip away.
Oh yeah.
And and under surveillance. So it's a lot of stuff that's in my deck right now.
Right. It is. And it might be worth it for you, like especially if you're going to be keeping things like I've got a plan.
Yeah.
My only fear is at some point you might not want to keep it, and that kind of actually the last thing I guess I'll say to think about is like our other option is instead of me going full combat and you going full clue,
we could meet more in the middle. 50, yeah.
50. Right. And that would allow me to actually take Rite of Seeking level 2, and Rite of Seeking level 2 gives me +2 brain to use it.
Yeah.
So it makes it just a passive stat boost. And the dogs can go look for both clue and fight. So I don't know, maybe we'll have to talk about that. But
that's actually that's actually pretty interesting if we wanted to do it that way as well. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. So anyway, guys, I know that for some people you like hearing that kind of a thing. You like hearing us kind of shop talk and decide we're doing their decks. Others don't. So I hope those of you who stuck around can enjoy some of that insight into our decision making. But otherwise, thanks for watching Sister Mary just S the bed, dude. Just like completely S it. Yeah, it was not a great night for her. You had to like bail her out like 9 times. So we're gonna have to see what we can do to fix that a bit. But it was fun, and I hope everyone enjoyed themselves.
Yeah, no, totally. And yeah, again, if you're watching on YouTube, if you could do us a favor and like and subscribe, that'd be awesome. Leave a comment if you saw some more optimal plays or that we missed, or if you played this and you felt that you S the bed as well. I want to hear it if you S the bed, because this is it's Innsmouth has been completely savage in sort of like the best way possible. I'm enjoying the difficulty level at hard, because it really makes it feel like you're really thinking about your turns, and trying to make the most of everything, and like we're barely surviving, and I kind of like that way because it feels like when you skate through some stuff, like it doesn't feel as great, but like when you really like feel like you earned it, then it's just like, okay, that's great, awesome.
Yeah. We'll have to actually, speaking of that, I mean, we do have the other campaign that we're still in the middle of, our going around the world side mission campaign.
Oh yeah.
So
right.
And we're playing that one on normal. So someday we're gonna have to decide if we want to slap in there something like the new war situation, and see if anyone else wants to join us for that, so we can finally finish it off with like the last mission.
Yeah, totally. There's still a few side missions that we're still interested in, and it was a little crazy with the holidays and also with Chris's working schedule. We are trying to get him to join us for a couple side missions as well. We're gonna have to see how that goes. But our global invitation for camper subs to come join us and play some side missions with us on stream is still open. So if you if your schedule was crazy at the end of the year and now it's opened up, let us know in Discord or Twitter or whatever if you're interested in playing with us. You don't need experience playing this game. We know the rules, and we can sort of help you along. We've already played with a couple people that didn't have a lot of experience, and they had a blast, and you saw them play. So don't feel like the barrier of entry is too much. There's a lot of great resources out there for this game, including ArkhamDB, which is super awesome for deck building, and plus everybody I know that plays this game is super helpful and wants to talk about this game. So there's always ways to get questions answered when you need them. So that'd be awesome. So let us know if you want to play with us again. I hope you're enjoying the Innsmouth Conspiracy, and yeah, I would really be interested in the YouTube comments if you're playing it as well, if you're finding it as difficult as we are. or as challenging, and also what combinations of investigators that you guys are using as well, because I always want to know also like what teams people are doing, and if you have your decks on ArkhamDB, I like to just look at deck lists too, so let me know those as well. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for today. A couple of announcements. Chris is gone. He's on the road for work again this week. And I have an appointment on Wednesday. So I will be streaming solo on Thursday. Next Monday is Matt's birthday. So this boy is another year around the sun. And so he will be taking off. We won't be playing Arkham next Monday. Hopefully Chris and I will be playing something. But remember, and I will remind you guys on Discord to tell Matt happy birthday on Monday. And then next Wednesday and Thursday, we should be back to our normal schedules with Chris. And I will remind everybody on Twitter of all of this stuff as well. But Matt, anything else you want to say before we sign off for real?
No, other than just thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for sticking around. And for those of you who've done the comments for us on YouTube, we appreciate it. And you've caught some mistakes. I know it's led to some good conversation. So keep it up, and thanks for just following our ride. Yeah, definitely. And happy New Year, everybody. Play a lot of games here in 2021, and let's hope that mentally 2021 is much more positive. So peace, good game, everybody, and good night. Good night, everyone.